Hey, 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 hey. How's it going, y'all? How's it going, y'all? Hope all y'all doing well today. Today, I'm going to be drinking, chatting, doing a little bit of a Q&A, and maybe playing some games as well. Which, as a whole, I am looking forward to doing much more so than not. Y'all may be wondering why I'm looking forward to today's stream, and the reason is quite simple. Reason number one, I want to, chat just a little bit, do a little bit of a live stream, and well, that's the first reason why I'm live streaming today. The second reason is because, simply put, I just want to have a drink. And this live stream, while it is definitely not an excuse to have a drink, I am having a drink today. And I am looking forward to having a drink today. And those are the two reasons why I'm live streaming today, I will acknowledge. Yes, sir. Hope all y'all are looking forward to today's stream. As said, for the first hour, hour and a half, 2 hours of the stream, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A. So if y'all get any questions, feel free to ask them. And I hope all y'all are doing great today. I'm doing well myself. How's it going, Whippy? How's it going? Fuggin' Maddie, how's it going? Raquel CS, how's it going? The bonk. I'm getting more jaw jumbled up already. How's it going? YNW Corn, how's it going? Brody Jonesy, who was the first person on Twitch? It was J Hat Caller. How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Lil Inferno? How's it going, The Bonk? How's it going, Emma Tanner? The Cup. How's it going? Grab a ganja acid boy. How's it going? Hydromantics 674. I should probably make chat a little bit bigger so I can actually read all the message properly. And I think I'm probably going to also bump up my lighting just a little bit as well. Just like that. I think that's a little bit better now. How's it going? How's it going, all y'all? How's it going? Who's the first person over on YouTube? It was The Shadow Man. That's like 3 streams in a row. That is wild. 3 streams in a row. The Shadow Man has been the first person to chat on YouTube chat. That is wild, my man. That is wild. Appreciate you stopping by, my man. How's it going, Mars? How's it going, Colton? How's it going, Plays Truth? How's it going, Jackson? I'm J Dion. How's it going, Truth Seek? How's it going, Eli Martinez? BBR Gem Diamond. Hope all y'all doing well today, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all stopping by, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all stopping by. Hope all y'all having a great one. Yes, sir, yes, sir. How's it going, Duck Master? And oh my goodness, thank you so much for the first donation of the stream, Mr. Richard Stallman. Somebody's got their Honda Civic going in the background, I will acknowledge. Somebody's got their Honda Civic going on in the background. But thank you so much for the first donation of the stream, Mr. Richard Stallman. I do appreciate it. You're just saying, hey, 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 are we unboxing anything today? That was a good rhyme if I do say so myself. Not going to be unboxing anything today. I don't have anything with me to unbox, I will acknowledge. But hopefully in the next couple streams or so, possibly in the next stream, don't want to guarantee anything though, but hopefully in the next stream, I will have something to unbox. And I am looking forward to doing just that when the opportunity occurs. That is for sure. Not going to be unboxing anything in particular today, but I'm looking forward to unboxing whatever may arrive at my P.O. box next in a future stream, that is for sure. Thank you so much for the donation. Once again, Mr. Richard Stallman himself, I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. It's a bit warm in my room, in all honesty. I just went for a little bit of a walk, and it is a bit chilly outside, so I had my hoodie on, but I'm honestly kind of feeling like I don't need to be wearing it right now, so I'm just going to take it off real quick. Y'all are not getting no nip slip or nothing like that kind of thing, so no nip slip for y'all. I know. It's disappointing. Y'all didn't get no nip slip, but no nip slip today. What can I say? Weekly Mercedes update and high mileage award update. To start off with the high mileage award update, the high mileage award is still up there as it has been for the last 14 months, I want to say. The Mercedes is running well, doing good. Made a video with it a couple days ago. Looking forward to posting that on the YouTube channel, I will acknowledge. And it's running well. Still need to replace the glow plugs, I'll acknowledge. But other than that, it's running great. And on warmer days than not, it doesn't have any issue starting at all because it's already warm. It's only really when like the low the night before is like under 30 degrees or like under like 35 degrees around about when it starts to struggle just a little bit. But if I let it warm up, it'll start up just fine. And I just got to kind of push the pedal down just a little bit just to make sure it don't die. It's all good. Mercedes running well. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. Those glow plugs ain't ever getting replaced. I do need to do it. I literally have them. They're right up there. I do need to do it. I just keep forgetting to. And then like the days where I am like, wow, it's a nice day, I should replace the glow plugs. It's a nice day, and I'm like, wow, I want to go drive somewhere, like, just to go drive kind of thing. And it's probably not a good idea to try to replace the glow plugs when the car is warm, I will acknowledge. So that's something I want to avoid doing. So it just hasn't happened quite yet, but hopefully sometime, maybe the next day or two, that is nice in my local area, I will have to do that. We'll find out. It will be 14 months before it happens. Probably, yeah. Hopefully not, because that definitely does need to happen. That is a bit more of a pertinent issue than the high mileage award, I will readily acknowledge, although that is also a pertinent issue. And Whippy, I got a question for you, Whippy. You asked me if I had any anime to recommend a couple streams ago, and if I remember correctly, I recommended the Apothecary Diaries. Have you checked it out? Have you taken a look at the Apothecary Diaries? If you have, if you've watched a couple episodes, what do you think of it? I'm curious to find out. How's it going, Kevin? You're saying your nutsack stinks? You should probably go take a shower then, honestly. How's it going, First Last? How's it going, Tress? What was my first experience with being Nick sick? First experience ever being Nick sick was when I was in high school. I was hanging out with friends, and it was one of my friends' birthdays. And we decided to go to the park after school to go, celebrate my friends' birthdays. And we got some gas station cigarellos, I will acknowledge. And we had one apiece. And I was sitting there puffing away. I didn't have a lot of experience with nicotine at the time. I'd only ever smoked previously. I wasn't really addicted to nicotine at that time. It was my first ever time having a gas station cigarello or something comparable to a cigar in general. And we were just sitting there puffing away, having a good time, chatting it up, and I started to feel not so good. I started to feel like my head was really heavy. I started to see stars a little bit, and that was not great. Stood up, tried to figure out what was going on, sat back down because that was not helping. But I just continued puffing the whole time, not realizing that it was the nicotine making me sick. And eventually the time came when one of my friends needed to head home. So one of my friends was driving him that day, and I had parked up there as well. And so I was like, I'll just take a ride with you all. I'm not feeling very good right now. I am not going to try to drive right now. That doesn't sound like a very good idea. So I'm just going to ride around with you all if you can drop me off back here. And thankfully, that was A-okay by them. And rode around, wasn't feeling very good the whole car ride. Got back to the park. Sat in my car with another one of my friends, and I just kept sitting there, and I wasn't even puffing on the cigarello at that point anymore. And I ended up just getting so sick that I ended up like vomiting twice out the car door, and it was just not great. It was not great. I barfed up everything in my stomach. Took a while for me to barf everything up, but that was my first ever experience getting nicotine sick, and man, it hit hard. I have been very scared of getting nicotine sick ever since then because it was such a bad experience. I have gotten nicotine sick a handful of times since then, but not nearly as bad, thankfully. And that was my first ever time getting Nick sick, I will readily acknowledge. Is the mouse working? The mouse, I could never get it to charge, I will acknowledge. I tried to get it to charge. I could never get it to charge, I hate to say. I might have to try again in the future, maybe with a different plug or something like that kind of thing. But right now, I have not gotten the mouse that I received from Cooper TV to work yet, as much as I hate to say it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. I'm going to have to do some research into the mouse, which I haven't done yet, and see if there's anybody online talking about, hey, I have charging problems, and this is how I fixed it. So I'm going to have to look at that in the future. Hey, thank you so much for the 3 months of Tier 1 sub, George Cullinan. Thank you so much for the 3 months of Tier 1 sub, my man. Currently on a 3-month streak. Thank you so much for your continued support, George Cullinan. You're just saying nothing better to help cool you down than a nice cold beer. You do make a very good point, I will acknowledge. And I think in a minute, I may have to go ahead and get my drink all mixed up. Not going to spoil what I'm going to be drinking today until I actually start getting it mixed up. But I'm looking forward to having a drink that is for sure. I am not going to disagree with what you said by any means, but replace cold beer with a cold hard cider because I can't drink beer. But I agree with it, my man. Appreciate your continued support once again, Mr. George Cullen. And yes, sir, yes, sir. Thank you so much as well for the donation. Evade, you're just saying keep up the good work, homie, and keep smoking. Hey, you know me. I love smoking. I love my stogies. And I love making YouTube videos. So y'all know I'm going to be doing just that. Going to keep up the good work. Going to keep smoking. Going to keep having a great time. That's my plan, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to be doing. And that's what I am, well, absolutely going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to be doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the dono. Once again, Evade, I do appreciate it. Appreciate the 2 months. Tier 2 sub, Mr. Skunkweed with 2 U's. Thank you so much for the tier... Wait, holy crap. Wait, hold up. Thank you so much for the... My man. Hope you're doing well. You're just saying, hey, Jacob, hope you're doing well as well. I'm doing well, my man. Appreciate the 3 months in advance of Tier 2 sub over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the 2-month sub, 3 months in advance once again. Appreciate the support, my man. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. People in YouTube chat are arguing over whether I'm 5'6" or 6'1". I am to confirm 6'1", although not technically, because the last time I went to the doctor, they told me I shrank. They told me I was only 6 foot. However, on my driver's license, it says I'm 6'1", so I'm 6'1". I'm 6'1". I am not 5'6". I am 6'1". I am not 6 foot. I am 6'1". Nobody can tell me I am 6 foot, even. I am 6 foot 1 inches, and ain't no doctor gonna tell me otherwise. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hey, appreciate the Prime sub. Not today. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for the Prime sub once again. And thank you so much as well for the donation, Mr. Anonymous. You're just saying, Jacob, you rock. Can I get a shout out for my fiancée, Sophie? Fiancée, Sophie. And maybe a cigarette recommendation for a rainy day. Very good questions, my man. Can you get a shout out for your Can you get a I'm getting more... I think I need a bev. Should I go ahead and get a drink? Should I go ahead and get a drink going before I answer any more donations and before I go and answer these questions? I think I probably should. Holy crap. Thank you so much as well for the 10 gifted subs. Excelsis Dio2. Thank you so much for all the support, my man. I'm going to go and get myself a little bit of a drink mixed up, though, and I'm going to cover everything that's coming through in just a minute. I'm going to get a drink going. So, what am I drinking today? Y'all may be wondering. Well, I'm going to be drinking a little bit of a ranch water today. I've got some Tres Agaves Reposado Tequila with me, which is roughly 9-month aged tequila. It's aged in whiskey or / bourbon barrels. And I'm looking forward to having some of this stuff in my ranch water today, I will acknowledge. I've also got some absolutely goated Wegmans carbonated water, along with just a little bit of lime juice as well, also from Wegmans. Let's go ahead and get my bottle of Tres Agaves tequila all opened up, and let's get a drink poured. He got hooked on ranch water after a few, huh? I did. I ain't gonna lie. Ranch water, very quickly after that review, became, in all honesty, that was probably that's a fuck ton of tequila. Holy shit. That's a lot of tequila. Well, we ball. After I did the review on ranch water, I really did get hooked on it because it tastes so good and it cuts down on the alcoholiness of it, but I can still really taste the tequila coming through, and that's what I really like from some mixed drinks. Some mixed drinks, I just kind of want them to cover up the taste of the alcohol. Some mixed drinks, I want it to complement it. And carbonated water, especially Topo Chico, it's just a bit expensive. That's why I don't have any with me today. But carbonated water really does do a good job of just milding down tequila to a very large degree. And it makes it where it tastes fantastic. But it's not like too much by any means. You're just getting the nice pure taste of the tequila with no alcohol hit. And that's something I really appreciate, I will acknowledge. And another benefit of the ranch waters, in my personal opinion, is also the fact that they don't contain any added sugar. Like if I'm drinking a rum and coke or something like that, there's added sugar. Sugar makes me tired over time if I drink enough of them. But with ranch water, it's literally just tequila and water with a little bit of lime juice. There's no really added sugar in there, and I think that's fantastic. And it's just a drink that I really enjoy in general. I'm going to go and mix it up and then take a sip, I think. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mineral Agua is better, my boy. Mineral Agua is good. I wouldn't really say Topo Chico or Mineral Agua is better. Maybe that's controversial. I enjoy both. But both are too expensive for me to want to buy on a regular basis. So I go for the cheapest thing possible, which is Wegmans carbonated water. Let's take a sip. Ooh, that is nice. No complaints on my behalf. Getting a very nice, very light tequila flavor, a little bit of lime juice, and then the carbonated water on top. Ooh, that is nice if I do say so myself. Certainly, no complaints on my behalf, I will acknowledge. Topo Chico with lime and vodka? I don't know about that one, Chief. I just don't like I don't like vodka very much. And I'm not sure if I want to drink just vodka with I'm not sure if I want to drink just vodka with water, I will acknowledge. It's just not really my personal opinion when it comes to flavor. Whiskey is king. Whiskey is good. I will acknowledge. But I do like my tequila as well. Tequila is very, very, very solid stuff. And it's nice as well because I don't even have to think about whether it's gluten-free or not because I've got allergies. I'm gluten-free. So there's some liquors out there that have added flavorings, that have like let's say wheat, barley, rye added back into the drink after distillation that make it where they're not gluten-free anymore. But tequila, especially if I go for no additive, organic tequila, it's something I just don't have to think about, and that is fantastic, and it's something I really like for that reason, I will acknowledge. It's also super easy. To just sip straight. Like, I didn't realize how dangerous tequila was until I actually drank tequila for the first time. Tequila is genuinely dangerous. Mezcal is more dangerous, but tequila is genuinely dangerous because you drink a small glass of it, you drink a shot of it, you get a little bit of a buzz going, and then it goes down. The second one goes down even easier than the first. And that's after only one shot. Like, it literally just starts being like as smooth as water on the second shot. That's crazy. That is insane. Tequila is so dangerous, genuinely so dangerous. It's wild. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. Once again, Mr. Anonymous, you're asking if you can get a shout out for your fiancé. I did it again. You're asking if you can get a shout out for your fiancé, Sophie. Yo, shout out Mr. Anonymous. Shout out Sophie. I hope y'all are having a great night, great morning, great afternoon, whatever it may be for y'all. And I hope y'all are having a fantastic one as a whole. Congratulations on officially becoming each other's significant other, like you probably weren't already for the last couple years, I imagine. Fiance. That means y'all are... I'm just trying to think. What is... I don't really know what the meaning of that word truly is. Like, I know the context meaning, but I don't know the real definition. Alexa! I don't have an Amazon Alexa. I'm just going to look it up. Here we go. Someone who is engaged to be married. Early congratulations. Early congratulations on the married, on getting married. Both y'all. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I was thinking of the correct definition before I actually said anything I will acknowledge. But thank you so much for the donation. Once again, Mr. Anonymous. Shout out Mr. Anonymous's fiancé. I did it again. Fiancé, Sophie. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out and congratulations to both Mr. Anonymous and to Sophie for, well, the early marriage. Congratulations, y'all. Hope all y'all have a good time getting married at the wedding and everything like that kind of thing. That might be years out for all I know, but hey, early congratulations, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, brother. And you're also asking for some cigarette recommendations for a rainy day. Now, of course, I can't recommend anything. I don't recommend anything. But here's what I'd smoke on a rainy day. American Spirit Blue, American Spirit Black, American Spirit Full Body Red, The Peace, Peace Original Filter, Peace Light, Winston Red 100, Seneca Red Short or 100s, American Spirit Bolds from Canada. And those are going to be some of my top choices, I will acknowledge. Those are going to be some of my top choices right there for what I would want to smoke on a rainy day. Let me just put it that way. Thank you so much for the donation once again, Mr. Anonymous. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you so much as well for the 100 bits. Cinny Puppy, do appreciate the 100 bits, my man. You didn't say nothing, but I do appreciate the 100 bits. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Thank you so much as well for the 10 gifted subs. Excels is DO2. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, my man. That's pretty crazy if I do say so myself. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Appreciate the 10 gifted subs once again, my man, and hope you're having an amazing time. Thank you so much as well for the Tier 1 sub, El Sam Bono. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 sub, my man. Appreciate the Prime subs as well. Straw Hat Sasha, Minty Autumn, and Quick Brown Fox with an underscore at the end. Thank you so much for the support, all y'all. Hope all y'all are having a great day. Hope all y'all are having an amazing one as a whole, and hope all y'all are enjoying the live stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I going to be playing any CS2 tonight? Not immediately, no. But I am planning on playing a little bit of CS2, quite possibly. Not going to guarantee anything, but possibly a little bit later on in the stream, probably after about an hour and a half, 2 hours of the stream having gone, I will acknowledge. And that's going to be my plan, I do think. What are my thoughts on menthol cigarettes? They're not my personal thing. I see why people enjoy menthol cigarettes. I realize the taste of tobacco is not for everybody. Personally, for me, I really enjoy the taste of tobacco. I enjoy tasting the different blends. I enjoy tasting the different varietals of tobacco. But menthols are not really my personal thing. If I had my choice between a menthol and a non-menthol pack, I'm choosing the non-menthol any day. Unless it's a pack of Maverick Red 100s versus a pack of Maverick Menthols, and then actually I'd choose the pack of Maverick Menthols because they're actually better than Maverick Red 100s. I hate Maverick Red 100s and shorts. I hate the Maverick Reds in general. They're disgusting. But I see why some people may enjoy menthol. They may not enjoy the flavor of tobacco, or they may just prefer a more minty flavor than not. I understand why it is so popular, but it's just not really my personal thing. I've never really been one for mint-flavored stuff. Anytime I buy mint, I try to get cinnamon or some other flavor that isn't mint, I will acknowledge. Anytime I buy Tic Tacs, I'm getting the orange ones, I'll acknowledge. Mint is just not really my thing. It never has been. Unless it's buttermint. I do really like buttermint. But most of the time, mint is not really my thing. And I'd much rather just smoke a normal cigarette rather than a menthol cigarette. But I do see why menthols are popular, and I have nothing against them. And I believe that flavored cigarettes as a whole should make a comeback. They're just not my personal thing, I will acknowledge. Hey, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Titan Ring... Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Titan Requiem. Requiem? Requiem. I don't know how to pronounce that last part. But thank you so much for the 100 bits once again, my man. You're just asking if I've ever heard of those tobacco tubes called cigarettes. Oh, that is a very good question, my man. Have I ever heard of tobacco tubes called cigarettes. Oh, man. Oh, man. It doesn't ring a bell, honestly. It doesn't. Oh, man, let me take another sip. Think about this for a minute. Tobacco tubes called cigarettes. You know, it doesn't quite ring a bell. No. No, wait a minute. No, hold up. Have I heard of them? Ooh. I think I might have, just like offhand, one time. I don't know much about him. I'll acknowledge. I don't think I know too much about him. Thank you so much for the 100 bits once again, Titan. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a good one as a whole. Appreciate the 100 bits once again, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And hey, thank you so much as well for the Prime subs. Bald Ripper 420 and Yavuzaka 11. Thank you so much for the Prime subs, both y'all. Hope both y'all are enjoying live stream. Hope both y'all are having a great day. And thank you so much for the 100 bits once again, Titan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I think, before I go too much further into the stream, I'm going to go ahead and take a photo. I'm going to go and take a photo, and I'm going to do some promo for the stream on social media. So everybody in chat, make sure to say hi real quick, because I'm going to be taking a photo for social media to advertise the stream just a little bit. Make sure Hatsune Miku's on the desk. True. Let me grab Hatsune Miku real quick. We got her. Hatsune Miku on the desk. Yes, sir. She's chilling right there. Appreciate you reminding me of that. Had to do it, you know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. There we Now we're going to do another one. We're doing another one in a different format. Oh, man. Oh, wow. What the hell? Okay. Oh, my God. There we go. Just like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This MF trying to fit in the earth. I was trying to fit in my entire setup, and it just didn't work very well, I will acknowledge. Alrighty, though, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and make a post on Twitter/X advertising the live stream, I do think. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see. Going to use, I think, the first photo. No, the second photo I took. Yeah, let's use this one. Excuse me. Let's use this one, and I'm just going to go live now on YouTube and Twitch at Jacob Jones Money. Stop by, yo. Boom. Big baller move, if I do say so myself. No complaints on my behalf. There's the photo. Let me make sure there's no personal identification information in the photo. Let me check my desk real quick. I don't want to dox myself by accident by posting a photo of my desk with a post-it note with personal information on it or anything like that kind of thing. All good, I think. All good. No complaints on my behalf. Posted. There we go, y'all. There we go. We gonna do Instagram as well. So I'm gonna go and post on Instagram real quick, y'all. So we got that posted. That's looking good. Live now on YouTube and Twitch at Jacob Jones Money. Stop by, yo. Let's go ahead and do Instagram as well. We gonna do an Instagram story. We gonna do, yes, sir. We gonna do it just like that. Let's go and put some text on. Live now at Jacob Jones Money on YouTube and Twitch. Tune in, yo. Let's see. I'm thinking. It's kind of oddly. There we go. That's a bit better. It was oddly, like, not centered, which is very odd. It was kind of bothering me a little bit, but now I fixed it. Just adjust it just a little bit, make it look all pretty. And there we go, y'all. There is the Instagram story. Let's post her up. Yes, sir. There we go. Just make sure it uploads properly and whatnot. Let's get it. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. All good to go. Just make sure it's all good. Live now at Jacob Jones Money on YouTube and Twitch. Tune in, yo. Yes, sir. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my phone because I actually usually leave my phone off for most of the stream, just so I don't get distracted and whatnot, I will acknowledge. So, phone, now off. No complaints on my behalf. None at all. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Jacob, you should get an ashtray on your desk. Boom. Mission accomplished. I've literally got a bunch of ashtrays on the floor over here. I really need to clean them up and like put them somewhere. I have a box, but the box has stuff on it. So I need to clean the stuff off the box and put them all in the box, I will acknowledge. This ashtray is really cool though. It was bought by some family for me a bit ago, and it's like an optical illusion ashtray. Like it's a diamond, but then you look at it from this angle and you're like, oh, it's a square. But then you look at it from this angle and you're like, oh, wow, it's a square. But then you look at it from this angle and it's a diamond. It's like an optical illusion ashtray. And I think it's so dang cool. This ashtray is so banger. Like it doesn't look like anything special at a glance. But especially when I'm just like looking at it on my table, it's like, wow, that's an optical illusion. It's literally an optical illusion ashtray. It's so dang cool. I have plans to do another ashtray video in the future, because I did one a while back. If y'all are interested in watching my ashtray collection haul tour video from a couple years back, it's on my main YouTube channel. However, I was thinking it might be fun to, once it gets nicer and once the weather outside is nice and whatnot, and it's a nice day and not going to rain and everything like that, I was thinking I might take all my ashtrays outside and do an entire live stream going over every single ashtray that I own. Because I own so many that if I tried to make a video about them and cover each and every single one, I genuinely think it would be over 3 hours long. So what do y'all think? A live stream dedicated just to my ashtray collection? I think that would be pretty banger. How many do I have? I think over probably 150 now. I think I have over 150. I have a bunch in a box. A box I can barely move because it's so heavy. I have a bunch. I have probably another 20 or 30 under my bed. Another probably 10, 15 on the floor over here. And then I have a bag with like 10 more. Plus the one on my desk right here. Plus one on my bedside table. Plus one. I have a couple behind this curtain that I just use to hold like lighters and stuff. I have a lot. I have a lot of ashtrays. Do it? A big bet. I might have to. Honestly, I might have to. This dude loves trays that hold cigarettes. I love my cigarettes and I love my ashtrays. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? What can I say? Do it on stream? Big bet. Very well may have to. Very well may have to. Do I just collect them for fun? I do, yeah. I don't like buy like super expensive ashtrays. There's a lot of very cool ones that are very expensive that I really want. I remember watching Seth Rogen's ashtray collection haul that he did for, I think, a magazine YouTube channel a couple years ago. And he had some super, super, super cool ashtrays. He had one that was like a stacking, like it was like a Russian doll, where it was like a stacking ashtray where each time you took an ashtray out, it got like bigger, so that you'd start it off and it was like really small, and then it would get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger at the bottom. And it was like a hedgehog, and all of them stacked on top of each other. And I was like, oh, that's super cool. I got to look up how much that one is. Yeah, like over $400. I was like, nah, I'm not spending that much. All the ashtrays I have, they're all from the thrift shop. And I think the most expensive ashtray I've ever bought was, I want to say $15. But that's like a really thick glass, really big ashtray. And it was absolutely worth the price. But I think that's the most I've ever spent on an ashtray. And I think even that ashtray might have been on sale at the time at the thrift shop. So I think I got it for like 30% off or something. So more like $11, I think. But I like my ashtrays, I will acknowledge. I have a bunch of them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, stop trying to say the N-word in my chat, yo. If you do a stream covering every ashtray, I will personally edit down for YouTube. I will take you up on that. I will absolutely take you up on that. Big bet. I edit all of my videos myself. I don't have an editor or anything like that kind of thing. But hey, if you'd like to take the raw file and edit it, no guarantees I'll post it. But if I like it, I will. Just don't expect me to pay you for your time. But I will credit. I will credit. Stop spamming? Who's spamming over on YouTube chat? You need rehab, Jacob. You drink too much? If you don't drink as much as I do, I call that slacking. Just kidding. Don't drink a lot, y'all. Alcoholism is not a joke. It's genuinely bad. Alcoholism actually does run in my family. That's not a joke. It really does. It's something I'm careful about. While I realize I'm drinking a lot more these days than I really have in the past, it's not something I'm particularly concerned about because I'm always keeping in mind taking my days, drinking water while I am drinking alcohol as well. I enjoy my alcohol, but it's nothing that I'm getting like... I don't personally feel like, let me put it this way, and of course, I'm sure everybody who's an alcoholic says this. I don't personally feel like I'm addicted to alcohol. I don't drink every day. I don't drink all day every day. And it's not something I'm particularly concerned about. I'll acknowledge. I enjoy my bevs. I enjoy my drinks. I know it might appear on the YouTube channel and whatnot that I drink every single day. All my videos are pre-recorded. Most of the time when I'm making a drinking video, later in the day, I then also drink on the stream. This is not my first time drinking today. I made a drinking video earlier today, and now I'm drinking on stream as well. Days where I'm not streaming, I tend to make other videos where I'm not drinking because I just don't plan to drink that day, I will acknowledge. I'm not drinking every day by any means, I will acknowledge. You have a kid, Jacob, go to rehab. I don't have a kid. Not anymore. Got him. Yes, sir. I can stop drinking anytime I want to, though. Just kidding. I'm not really particularly worried about alcohol becoming an issue or anything like that kind of thing. I enjoy my alcohol. I really do. I really enjoy my alcohol. But if I don't want to drink, I don't feel like I have to have a drink by any means. And if it gets to that point, then I will take matters into my own hands and take a break from alcohol, I will acknowledge. But I know a lot of people also think I drink a lot. I really don't, in all honesty. I have never gotten blackout drunk before. I have no intention of ever getting blackout drunk. And even when I had, like, let's say I had, during the last stream, I had 6 rum and cokes. Excuse me. It was 3 cans of Coca-Cola, 6 rum and cokes total. It was total probably about 4.5 shots. It's not really that much. That's enough to give you a nice buzz. And they weren't taken in consecutive order in matters of minutes. They were taken over the course of, like, 4 hours. So it's not something where I felt particularly drunk. I just had a very nice buzz going. A lot of people, I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos recently that are concerned for my well-being, saying don't drink as much, and whatnot kind of thing. And while I appreciate the concern, it's not something that I'm particularly concerned about myself, I will acknowledge, just because I know that I'm not actually drinking all that much in reality. So as an avid smoker, how do you keep your teeth so white? They just appear white on video. They aren't actually all that white. They are definitely getting a tone to them, I will acknowledge. They are. I was looking in the mirror and I was like, let me check my teeth, see if there's anything in between my teeth. And I was like, oh, damn, my teeth, they'd be getting a little bit tanned, you know what I'm saying? They'd be hanging out in the sun a little bit too much. But, I just brush my teeth and I floss. That's about all I do for my dental healthcare. I go to the dentist twice a year as well. Staining is not an issue. Staining is actually, as much as people would like you to believe it's bad for your teeth, it's actually really not. It's letting the stuff that caused the stain sit on your teeth for a very long time that is the issue. So as long as you brush your teeth, you floss, you're pretty much all good as long as you go to the dentist and get a cleaning every once in a while as well, kind of thing. Think of the exposure, though, if you landed on an intervention show for alcoholism. True. This is a good point. That would be amazing exposure. That would be I'd land on an intervention show, and I'm like, yo, so if you guys want to see more alcohol videos from me, go check out my YouTube channel, Jacob Jones Money. And everybody in the studio would be like, you mean you're not going to stop? Hell no. Mama ain't raised no quitter, baby. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Mama ain't raised no quitter. That's what I'm saying, Hey, thank you so much for the donation. Dominic H. Appreciate the dono, my man. You're saying, yo, Jacob, you're the man. Would you ever get any tattoos? And also, does the Jacob fucking Jones have a woman in his life? Much love, my guy. Hey, thank you so much for the dono, my man. Thank you so much for the support. Does the Jacob fucking Jones himself have a woman in his life? Your mom. Your mom. Yeah. And she's just one of my side hoes. I got a couple different moms on speed dial. I'll acknowledge. They all sexy as hell. They all fine as hell. And they know what they're doing. Let me put it that way. They know what they're doing. How many I got on speed dial? 3. 3 right now. Up from 2 from last week, so I can't complain. Let's see their contacts. I'm not somebody to dox people, yo. I'm not doxing anybody. I'm not going to dox their phone number. I'm not going to dox their contact information. That's a horrible idea. Why would I do that? But, yes, I do have a woman in my life. The woman is your mother. I hope she's doing well today. Haven't called her today, but I really should in all honesty. And, would I ever get any tattoos? I actually do have a couple tattoos. I have a tattoo on my leg. This is the latest tattoo I've gotten. It's Garfield holding an AK-47, which I think is super fucking cool. It's a custom design done by one of my friends who does tattooing, and I think it looks fantastic. He did the design himself, tattooed it a couple days later, and I think it looks great. I definitely need to get another Garfield tattoo, high key. Maybe Garfield. Absolutely, definitely not killing normal, because I hate normal. I hate normal. I absolutely fucking hate normal. I don't think I'm going to get a tattoo of Garfield killing normal. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But, we balling, you know what I'm saying? We balling. But that's the latest tattoo I got. I got that tattoo, I want to say, a year or 2 ago. I definitely want to get another one. I'm just trying to figure out what I actually want to get in placement. I've also got if I can show it, there it is. I also got a Snoopy tattoo. A couple years ago, it's Snoopy holding a Tommy gun. As you guys can see, there is a theme with my tattoos so far. I think this one looks really good. This one was done by the same person who did my first tattoo I ever got, which is on my leg. I got it the summer of my 18th birthday, and while my pants won't roll up all the way, y'all can see a lot of it. It is a panel from Calvin and Hobbes, and I think it looks fantastic. There's no text. The panel originally had text, but I made a personal rule for myself that I don't really want any text on my body. I want it to just be designs. I feel like, personally for me, I'd regret getting text tattooed on my body, and so I've decided to have a personal rule not to. And so even though it's a comic panel that originally had text, I decided not to get any text. And that was the first tattoo I ever got. This was the second one, and then the Garfield one was the third one, and that's all the tattoos that I have, I will acknowledge. Really like the American traditional style. It does look good. I don't really have any tattoos in that, super fine style. The person who did the Snoopy tattoo and the tattoo on my thigh, he focuses very much on that style to a very decent degree. And his tattoos look amazing in my personal opinion. He's been tattooing for longer than I've been alive, I will acknowledge. But the American traditional style of tattooing looks really good in my personal opinion. Need courage, a cowardly dog holding an AR-15? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Neck tat, please, we will fund it. Mr. PP. I understand you're attracted to people with neck tats, but that doesn't mean everybody needs a neck tat. Just kidding. Just joking. I wouldn't mind getting a neck tat. I think that would be cool. But I would like to stabilize my money for the rest of my life beforehand. Just frankly put. Because what I have a degree in is not going to be very welcoming to people with neck tattoos or face tattoos. I'll acknowledge. And I also am not sure if I really have a tattoo that I'm confident enough to get as a neck tattoo that I think that I'm really going to love showing off on my neck for the rest of my life. I haven't thought of a design that I would want on my body for the rest of my life. Tattoos for me are not a decision that I'm like, okay, I want this tattoo, and then I go get it the next week or the next day. I think about a design, I think about the placement of where I want it, and then I think about it for the next 6 months. That's no joke, pretty much what I do. I really think about my tattoos a lot. Yeah, I think about the designs I want a lot. And there's been a couple designs throughout the years that I thought about them and I was like, that would be super sick. And then like a week later, I'm like, no, that would be a bad idea. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Neck tats are fire though. Get knuckle tats. I'm not denying that neck tats are not fire. I'm not denying that they're fire by any means. Neck tats are fire. They absolutely are. But for the degree I've got I saw some people asking, I've got a degree in business administration with a focus on marketing. If I was to get a job in that field that required that degree, a lot of jobs I feel like would probably not hire me just because of the neck tat. If I just have tattoos and I'm wearing long sleeves and stuff and pants, they can't see the tattoos. I'm like, basically my whole rule of thumb is I'll get tattoos down to here, up to here for the moment. And whenever I have enough money to retire, then I'm going to get everywhere else. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much kind of what I want to do. But thank you so much for the donation once again, Dominic H. I do appreciate it. Hope I was able to answer your questions full extent. Hope you're having a great day as a whole. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the dono. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can't go to Japan with the neck tattoo? I mean, like, you can. You can go to Japan with the neck tattoo. It's not an issue. As long as you're white or, like, just not Japanese. I mean, like... Even I'm like in Japan, I'm like, there's no issue with going to Japan with tattoos. Even if you have face tattoos or neck tattoos or forehead tattoos or whatever, they're gonna let you in the country as long as your passport's good, your visa's good, and as long as you don't have any records on in the country in your home country or any other countries kind of thing. They're gonna let you in the country. They're not gonna prevent you from entering the country just because you have tattoos by any means. But I'm like, you won't be able to visit some hot springs and stuff like that, and whatnot. But you can go to Japan, no issue. Got to cover it up most places though. Well, I mean, like if you're going to take a bath in a public bath, yeah. If you're going to an onsen or a hot spring, yeah. But you don't have to cover it up. And it's especially one of those things where, to my understanding, I mean, like, it's one of those things where, and I hate to put it this way, foreigners kind of get a pass when it comes to tattoos in Japan. I'm not Japanese. I don't know if there's any Japanese people in chat, so correct me if I'm wrong. But from my understanding, the main judgment for tattoos in Japan isn't about foreigners having tattoos, because people realize that tattoos are a thing in other countries when they aren't a thing in Japan. It's the stigma is really around Japanese people having tattoos, not around foreigners having tattoos. So while foreigners with tattoos might not be able to go to a hot spring or go to some public baths and stuff like that, there's no problem with just walking around with tattoos and whatnot kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just my perception. Not Japanese, but you have a lot of experience and familiarity with Japanese culture. Proper explanation. Gang tattoos are illegal in Japan. You just got to make it not look like a gang tattoo. But I mean, like, it's not like getting a tattoo in Japan is illegal. And I mean, like, you can get a back tat. You can get a back tat like Yakuza have in Japan, no issue kind of thing. You can do that. You can even go to some artists in Japan. Now, they're really expensive. I wouldn't want to try to get a tattoo in Japan. That's really expensive. When I went to Japan with some friends, the last time I was there, which was the first time I was there, two of my friends got tattoos there as a sort of souvenir for themselves. And the pricing was about double what it was in the United States, if I remember correctly. So tattoos in Japan, definitely expensive. There's definitely more regulation around it, but actually not as much regulation as somewhere like, let's say, Korea. To do tattooing in Korea, you literally have to be a doctor. In Japan, you don't have to be. So, yeah. It's illegal to show them in public. Maybe gang tattoos, like if people really think it's a gang tattoo, but I'm not sure. I don't know about gang tattoos in Japan. I just know tattoos in Japan. People overemphasize how much people in Japan care about them. I really don't feel like people in Japan care as much about. Maybe they care about other Japanese folks having tattoos. But if a Japanese person looks at me and I fucking look like Casper the Ghost, they're gonna be, oh wow, he has tattoos. He's a white foreigner from Europe or America. What a surprise! Nobody cares if I have tattoos. Were you planning on getting a gang tattoo? I wouldn't mind getting like a back tat, like a back tat or something like that, like something like giant, that like is kind of like Yakuza-esque style, but like not a real gang tattoo. No, because I am not in a gang. I am a white dude from North Carolina. There's no real gangs in North Carolina. Well, okay, I'm sure some people argue with that statement. There are gangs in North Carolina, but it's not like we have the Yakuza here by any means, I will acknowledge. Have I tried Dos Hombres Mezcal? I have not, but I do need to. They sell it in my local area, so I gotta pick it up eventually. Back tattoo would go hard. It honestly would. I was thinking, I don't know if y'all have seen an artist called Jars.arts, but he does like some like really wholesome stuff and then like some like really creepy stuff, and he did one of Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes like being like really creepy, and I was like, yo, it'd be so fucking funny to like literally just put that on my back, and it's just like the most horrifying fucking thing ever. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because I kind of want to see if I can find. There we go, found it. Yeah. Let me let's go ahead and hide my bookmarks real quick. There we go. And let's go over here and there we go. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about getting that like in black and white, like on my back. I was like, that'd be kind of fucking sick. I was like, that'd be kind of fucking dope. I was like, that would be hella fucking cool. But yeah, I was like, get that, and it's just Hobbes like on my back. That would be so fucking scary. What is bro hiding in the bookmarks? Your mom's phone number. Hobbes is the tiger. Calvin is the kid. Wait, that's kind of dope. It is very dope. It is very dope if I do say so myself. But that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking about getting as a back tat. But I'm not so sure about that, because I was like, if I take off my shirt at a pool and I've got that on my back, everybody is going to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck does this dude have on his back? So I was like, I don't know about that. Like, I think it would be hella funny to have on my back, like high key. But I don't know if I'm really willing to. I'd also have to make sure that I can get this tattoo from the artist. But he's okayed tattoos before, so I don't think it would be an issue. But I'd have to ask. But yeah, very, 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 very cool design in my personal opinion. A design that I really like. and one that I think would look amazing as a tattoo if I do say so myself. Put it on your forehead? No, I'm okay. Calvin and Hobbes is fire. Also, Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit is fire. I fucking hate the penguin from Wallace and Gromit. God damn, that fucking penguin. Oh my fucking god, I hate it so goddamn much. Shaun the Sheep, also fire. Fire. Absolute fire. A. Thank you so much as well for the dono, Mr. Anonymous. I do appreciate it. I realize I've been talking about tattoos for like the last 15 minutes or so. But thank you so much for the donation as well, Mr. Anonymous. You're just asking what my favorite band is. Love the content. I moved away from home 5 years ago, and I still haven't made friends. LOL. When I'm lonely, I just grab a drink and watch one of your videos. Appreciate you. A. Appreciate the kind words, my man. I'm glad my videos can be there whenever you're wanting to have a drink and just kind of chill out and everything like that kind of thing. Don't be getting too parasocial, though. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the dono once again, Mr. Anonymous. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. I'm glad to hear my videos can be there for you when you're feeling down or feeling lonely and stuff like that kind of thing. I'm glad my videos can help in any way, shape, or form. And I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I will acknowledge. What's my favorite band? I'd have to say my favorite band is Kiro Bonito. They've also got my favorite album and my favorite song. Kiro Bonito is a British indie pop rock band, I guess is really the right way of describing it, I think. They've been around for a while now, and I really enjoy every piece of music they've put out, in all honesty. They always put out bangers. All of their music is fantastic, and I think their stuff is really, really, really good. I had the opportunity to see them in concert a couple years ago, and holy fuck, it's still the best concert I've ever been to. I've been to a couple more concerts since then, and goddamn, they put on an amazing show. They did such a good job. Genuinely best concert I've ever been to. It was so good. Yeah, Kiro Bonito gotta be my favorite band, I will acknowledge. They also have my favorite album, which is Time and Place, and then they also have my favorite song, which is Only Acting, and I think it's all very beautiful. Second favorite band of all time, I'm not sure if they're really defined as being a band, but second favorite band of all time would be Daft Punk. I was put on Daft Punk by my parents when I was a kid, and I absolutely love Daft Punk. I think I'm like, I think there's a lot of very good music out there. But besides classical music, there's not a lot of music I would define as being like, holy shit, this sounds just beautiful kind of thing. There's really only a select number of songs and artists and things in music, and I think it comes down to a lot of what I also listen to, because I listen to a lot of like trap rap. It's another thing I really enjoy. As well, I will acknowledge, and I wouldn't define trap rap as being beautiful music by any means. It's amazing music. It's fantastic. It's super fun to listen to, but I wouldn't consider it beautiful in the same way as looking at the mountains on the horizon are beautiful kind of thing. Classical music, to some extent, very much is that same feeling to me. It's like, wow, I'm listening to it, and I feel like I'm looking at beautiful mountains in Utah right now kind of thing. Daft Punk is and this might be me just being a really big fan of Daft Punk. Daft Punk to me is the closest we've gotten to the beauty of classical music in something that isn't classical music, besides maybe jazz. But Daft Punk absolutely does have jazz elements at times. I think it's fucking beautiful music. I love Interstellar 555/Alive. I absolutely love Random Access Memories as well. My favorite song by Daft Punk is Aerodynamic, with my second favorite song by Daft Punk being Touch, with my favorite album from Daft Punk being Alive, with my second favorite album being Random Access Memories, and all of their other music is fantastic as well, except for Robot Rock. I don't like Robot Rock, or really Around the World, because both are very repetitive and I just don't really enjoy listening to them all that much. Around the World is not as repetitive as Robot Rock, though. It's a funny song to listen to for like the first 2 times, and then after that I'm like, I'm okay. I think that song was just a shitpost, low-key. But yeah, I really like Daft Punk as well. After that, it's got to be probably 3 6 Mafia with Juicy J, Project Pat, Le Chat. Well, not with Juicy J, Project Pat, Le Chat. I realize not all of them are in 3 6 Mafia. But 3 6 Mafia is great as well. I really enjoy Juicy J's independent music. I really enjoy Project Pat's music. I also really enjoy Bone Thugs and Harmony, which I think is some of the most beautiful rap music out there. It's so harmonious and it's insane. Just what they did with rap. In all honesty, it's very interesting stuff to me. I think Bone Thugs and Harmony, Eternal 1999, I think is the album that I'm thinking of in specific, is a beautiful album, and it's fantastic stuff. I will acknowledge. And then there's also I like Mac Miller's music as well. I think it's really good. His album Kids is a fantastic album in my personal opinion. The Spins is a great song. Even though I don't think it made it onto the official release of that album, it's a really good one. And of course, like Nikes and Kool-Aid, it's an iconic song. And Nikes on My Feet, iconic song, absolute iconic song. Also really enjoy music by, like, let's say, Krayshawn, MIA, and many other artists. I also really enjoy my Vocaloid, Hatsune Miku, Goated, Kasane Tedo, Goated. I enjoy Vocaloid artists such as Yutusu P and Yura Rope, along with many others as well, such as Inubaku Mori. And then I also listen to like a decent amount of like anime music, like Yao Soba, who has done the intros for many things throughout the years, including Frieren Beyond Journey's End, which is a fantastic anime that I highly recommend. And I also listen to many other anime music artists or just Japanese like pop artists like Zudomayo. Very fantastic music as well. The bass in Zudomayo songs is so satisfying to listen to, I will acknowledge. It's something I really personally enjoy. And I tend to like really enjoy a lot of Vocaloid, Japanese pop, Japanese rock. In general, I will acknowledge, and I'm always looking for more to listen to. That is for sure. Oshino Konchur as well. Yeah, she did. Yao Soba did Idol as well. Amazing song. Great stuff. I will acknowledge. And just trying to think of any other stuff I listen to. Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park. You know, both absolute goated, if I do say so myself. Fred Durst. Shout out Fred Durst. Bro is cultured as fuck. Bro's favorite anime character is Rei Ayanami. Shout out Fred Durst, yo. Bro based as fuck. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Bro loves Neon Genesis Evangelion. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. W Durst. Nah, for real. Trying to think of some other artists I listen to. I'll acknowledge when I'm feeling like listening to some depressive music, Sleep Party People is fantastic. If you've never listened to Sleep Party People before, which I imagine many of you may have not, because it's a much smaller artist than not. If you're looking for depressive music to listen to, check it out. Sleep Party People is some really good stuff. It's genuinely beautiful music. It's all very sad, but it is gorgeous music. It's really good. And it's just fantastic. Sleep Party People, 3 words, is fantastic, and I highly recommend it. So Tassi Ryan, I will look it up. After the stream and give it a listen after the stream. Appreciate the recommendation, my man. I will have to give that a listen. And Toe as well. I've been recently really enjoying some like Maidcore, which is like Russian post rock. That is based around like maid fighting songs. I think is like it's fighting songs for imaginary maids drawn in a Japanese style, and the style of music generally used for maidcore is like Russian post rock because a lot of the artists are Russian. That's amazing music as well. Chukoi the Maid, Madoi the Maid, and many other artists make amazing music in this genre. And then there's also like math rock, like Toe, I think is really good as well. And I definitely need to listen to more music in the math rock genre, I will acknowledge. And of course, there's many other artists than just that. That's just kind of off the tip of my head. That's just kind of off the top of my head, I will acknowledge. But hope I could answer your question, Mr. Anonymous. I've been talking about that for just about the last 10 minutes. Appreciate the donation. Once again, Mr. Anonymous, appreciate the support, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope I was able to answer your question full extent. And hope you're having a great one, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Ever watch Oshinoko? I have. I've seen both Season 1 and Season 2. Both are fantastic. Both are very weird, but they're both great. Thank you so much as well for the Prime sub, Santi Apollo. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the Prime sub once again, Santi Apollo. Appreciate the 200 bits as well, boyfriendtv.com. Thank you so much for the 200 bits, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Appreciate the 200 bits once again, my man. And appreciate the Prime sub as well, Roy Ramasa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Ro. I'm just going to say Ro. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Ro. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a fantastic one as a whole. Appreciate the Prime sub once again, Romassa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'm seeing somebody, they're surprised I know about Chicoy the Maid. I'll acknowledge. I saw some people in chat as well asking for my Spotify. I don't actually use Spotify. Most of the music I listen to at some point in time has been either recommended to me by a friend or family member, or has been recommended to me on YouTube by YouTube recommendations. And Maidcore music in general was through that. I was just watching videos on YouTube. I think I was watching some like Vocaloid stuff or something like that kind of thing. And I saw one song on the sidebar and it had like a maid in the thumbnail. And I was like, oh, cool, it's another song. I'll give it a listen. It's probably Vocaloid. And it was not Vocaloid. It was Chicoy the Maid. And that was my introduction to Maidcore. Just clicking on it randomly through YouTube recommendations. And that's where I get all of my all of my music from. I use YouTube Music. I don't use Spotify. I don't use Apple Music. I don't use Pandora. I use Apple Music. Am I showing my age saying Pandora? Does anybody use Pandora anymore? I've got no idea. YouTube recommendations are base as fuck. No, for real. For real. Critical Mass is one of the best things you've listened to, and it's YouTube rec. What is Critical Mass? What is Critical Mass? Who's the artist? Use Pandora? Okay, I wasn't sure. I haven't heard anything about Pandora in like literally 5 years. So I didn't even know if it was a thing. Anymore. I'll acknowledge. Glad to hear it's still a thing. Bro doesn't read YouTube chat. Bro, I read YouTube chat. I read YouTube chat, my man. I read what you said. I just don't always reply to only YouTube chat, I will acknowledge. Knowing about Pandora means you've been into music and listening for a good while on the internet. I never even subscribed to Pandora. I just heard about it through friends, like in high school. Because I was asking my friends, I was just like, what do you guys use? Because like I was just listening to stuff on YouTube pretty much, in all honesty, and then I had like stuff on an iPod too at the time. And like some of my friends used Pandora, some of my friends used Spotify, and I think one of my friends used Apple Music at the time. And that was what was going on. So that's how I know why Pandora is a thing. YouTube and Bandcamp, that's pretty based. Bandcamp's pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Been paying for Pandora since 2014. Hey, yes sir, yes sir. I think I'm gonna go and pour myself another drink. I'm needing another drink, so I'm gonna pour myself one. I got a nice buzz going though, I ain't gonna lie. Perfect. That's like a shot and a half, 2 shots of tequila. Let's fucking go. No complaints on my behalf. Let's go ahead. Knowing Pandora exists is like music enthusiast shit? Really? Knowing about Pandora is like, really? I thought it was like supposed to be a Spotify competitor. I'm like, I enjoy my music, but I wouldn't consider myself like a die-hard music enthusiast by any means. I just use YouTube Music, and I just kind of listen to the music I like. I'm not on Rate Your Music or anything like that kind of thing. Although I have smoked Rate Your Music cigarettes before. RYM cigarettes, I have smoked those before. But I'm surprised that knowing about Pandora is considered like some die-hard shit these days. That's interesting. You get called out for using Pandora instead of Spotify. Hey, use whatever you want to, my man. I use YouTube Music. I cannot judge. Tried Spotify and preferred Pandora. Hey, use whatever you prefer. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Ever been to Pittsburgh? I have. I've made a couple videos in Pittsburgh. Highly recommend checking them out, of course. I did one review of Winston Gold's in the skyline of Pittsburgh, which was really cool. I also went to Frick Park while I was there, and then I did a video at Frick Park Market. As somebody who is a fan of Mac Miller's music, rest in peace, Mac Miller, had to make a stop at Frick Park Market, and I asked the folks there who were working if I could make a video outside and smoke a cigarette, and they were like, hell yeah, bro, go for it. And so I did exactly that, and the owner was actually kind enough to come up and give me a full history on the market, which I think was really cool. So I recommend checking that video if you're interested. I did a whole video where I'm smoking a cigarette at Frick Park Market. I realize if you're from Pittsburgh, that might be a touristy place to go, but I'm very glad I went by there. I will acknowledge. It was a great experience. And yeah, I have done a couple videos in Pittsburgh before, and I do recommend checking them out. No complaints on my behalf. Do I watch any other YouTubers or Twitch streamers? I do. Other YouTubers I watch... Let me open up my YouTube real quick. Not going to be cheating. Definitely not. But let me open up my YouTube real quick just to get a better idea of who I'm actually subscribed to just list them off and whatnot. I really enjoy a decent amount of content, though, from a decent amount of different people. Foresty is a van life channel that I personally really enjoy. He does hiking, skiing, rock climbing, van life, and he's got his dog. He drives around a Chevy van from I think 2018 or something like that. And his channel is fantastic. It's so damn good. And I really think Foresty makes absolutely some of the most amazing content on YouTube. I think his content is fantastic, and I highly recommend. Shout out Foresty, yo. If you guys want to see some van life content with hiking, skiing, in there as well, because he's really more of a hiking and skiing channel, or more of just a hiking and life channel than really a true van life channel, because some of his videos are just backpacking. But the way he organizes, the way he orients it, the way he does his filmography, I think is really good. It's really, really, really good content. And I do highly recommend Foresty. Anytime he uploads a video, I try to watch it as soon as possible. He uploaded a video a couple days ago, and I've been forgetting to watch it. I need to watch it, though. I will acknowledge. James May's Planet Gin. Been watching that channel quite a bit lately. I really enjoy Top Gear. I really enjoy Grand Tour. And I've really been enjoying James May's Planet Gin, which is his channel, YouTube channel, to promote his gin brand. I will acknowledge. Desync, I watch a lot as well. He does funny Half-Life 2 edits, and now he's doing some anime stuff as well, which I've really been enjoying. Noriyaro, absolute fucking goat of Japan car YouTube. I watch his content all the time. Every time he uploads a video, I try to watch it same day because his content is fucking amazing. I've been watching him literally since high school, and Noriyaro is absolutely the fucking goat. Let me tell y'all what. His content is fantastic. And I really enjoy watching it. I will acknowledge I really enjoyed his most recent video about the R32 day, which was very enjoyable, if I do say so myself. Donkey, of course, video game Donkey. I watch Dank Pods and his car channel, Garbage Time, both of which are fantastic as well. I've really been enjoying XKCD's What If as well. XKCD is a comic that I was introduced to via my parents, and I heard about the YouTube channel through my parents as well, and I've really been enjoying the videos. They're only a couple minutes long a piece, but they're really good, and I really enjoy them, I will acknowledge. There's this little-known channel called Jacob fucking Jones that I've really been enjoying as well. He does, cigarette videos. I think they're really cool. He does, cigar, pipe tobacco reviews, too. I think those are really cool. Really, really good YouTube channel. Highly recommend y'all check that channel out, of course. Whistling Diesel. I really enjoy his content, both on his main channel and on his second channel. Regular car reviews, can't go wrong. His content on there is very good. Tenacious Trilobite, he does POV gun videos, and I think those are really enjoyable. Hickok 45 has, in my opinion, some of the most informative and most calming gun content on YouTube. I've been watching Hickok45 for years now, and I think his content is fantastic, and I really enjoy it. I will acknowledge. Shout out Hickok45. He's got many more subscribers than me. I don't think he needs a shout out from me, but he is absolutely goated. He is the GOAT of gun YouTube. I will acknowledge. Deoxide does like racing edit videos. I really enjoy his stuff. Highly recommend as well. Of course, can't forget to mention Jay Schlatt. I really enjoy watching his videos. History Matters. I really enjoy History Matters. They do like really short like history videos, which I really enjoy. Been watching some of the dudes off of Donut recently, such as like Speed, and then I'm trying to remember the other channel name off the top of my head. I can't remember it. Just right off the top of my head. Uo's Lab, I enjoy watching both his YouTube videos and his live streams. Talking about streamers now, I mainly watch, if I'm just tuning into like a random stream or something like that, I mainly watch Uo's Lab or Meat's Cave, both of which, thankfully, I've been able to collaborate with, which was very cool, very fun, if I do say so myself. Really enjoy both of their content. That is for sure. Also, shout out Denpa Fish. They make amazing content as well, and was able to collaborate with them. Highly recommend their channel as well. I will acknowledge. Trying to think of some other channels I watch a lot. Muye, yeah, Muye. He does BeamNG videos, and I really enjoy them. They're great stuff. I think they are fantastic. I will acknowledge, and I really enjoy watching them. And I'm just going to click on my subscription list. Manage my subscriptions. Let's just go through that real quick. Muye, yeah, his channel is really good. I really enjoyed the video. I saw the IRL pigeon that he drove in his latest video, on TikTok or Instagram, like a fat minute ago, like 6 months ago. And I was like, yo, he needs to drive this, bruh. And what was his latest video about? It was all about driving it. So fucking good. BeamNG driving game? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Ahoy does really good videos that I really enjoy. Ahoy has some amazing stuff, if I do say so myself. Anonymous does really good SFMs. Of course, Cold Ones, Anything for Views, Max Mofo, Goats of YouTube, if I do say so myself. Bird, shout out Bird. He's got some really funny videos out there. Been watching some Big Time recently, I will acknowledge. Casually Explained is amusing. Every year when he uploads, I will acknowledge. One car channel I've really been enjoying watching as of late is Corsicar. Corsicar has some really good videos that I've really been enjoying. Shout out him. His channel has absolutely blown up. I found him off of, I think, his video, What is the Most Rebadged Car Ever, which was the first video in 10 years he posted. And I really, really, really enjoyed that video, and so I checked out his others, and they're all fantastic. I highly recommend Corsicar's content. It is fantastic. It's Corsicar. He's got a Nissan NX, I think 200 in his profile picture. It's good stuff. Trying to think of some other people I watch. Franz J, of course. I really enjoy his content. I will acknowledge. And Giguk, I really enjoy his anime videos. Guardian of the Sakana, they do little animations. And stuff that I've enjoyed in the past. It's mostly a lot of Girls Last Tour references, which I really enjoy. I will acknowledge. Trying to think of any other channels. Just scrolling through real quick. Just scrolling through the channels I'm subscribed to see who I am subscribed to. A lot of the people I'm subscribed to don't upload super often, or they used to upload and don't upload anymore. But I'm still subscribed to them because I see no reason to unsubscribe. Miraboo Studios does really good SFM stuff, I will acknowledge, and their stuff is super funny. Mr. Chai City 3! Yo, absolute GOAT of early YouTube, if I do say so myself. Shout out, Mr. Chai City 3, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, yo. Shout out. That's what I'm saying. Nick the Smoker, absolute GOAT of cigarette YouTube. Enjoy his stuff. His stuff is fantastic. I really enjoy it. Shout out, Nick the Smoker. He's got some good shit out there. And just continuing to scroll through. I will acknowledge. Let's take a look. Just looking. Summoning Salt. Good shit. Super Fast Matt. Good shit. And that's the bottom of my list, I will acknowledge. But yeah, I've got a couple channels I enjoy watching. Those are just some of them. I probably rattled those off far too head and did too little of descriptions for y'all to want to check out any of those. But those are some of the channels I listen to, I will acknowledge. Stop reading a ChatGPT script. Bro, I was literally just reading through my YouTube subscription list. Bro, reading a script? Well, yes, I was reading. He's literally not reading chat at the moment. I was not reading chat at that moment. No, I was not. I was reading through my YouTube subscription list. Yes, I was reading off a script because I was reading off my YouTube subscription list. Script for streaming is crazy. Man, if only that would make the stream a lot easier. No, that would actually make it harder, honestly. I find it harder to script stuff than just say shit off the top of my head, honestly. Saying stuff off the top of my head personally is a lot easier than trying to memorize lines or trying to read off a piece of paper. When I'm reading off a piece of paper, and I'm sure with practice it gets more natural. But when I'm reading off a piece of paper and I'm like holding up a piece of paper right here, I'm like reading over stuff and I like miss words and I feel like I need to go back and clarify them, even though nobody really cares if I miss words and whatnot. When I'm just speaking off the top of my head, I might miss words, but I just don't notice and I just don't care kind of thing. So it's one of those things where honestly I feel like kind of reading off a script is actually somewhat more difficult than just bullshitting off the top of my head, honestly. Yo, you have dyslexia too? Based? No, I don't have dyslexia. I don't have dyslexia. I thought you said dementia. I was literally about to say that again and make a dementia joke. And I realized you said dyslexia. I thought you said dementia. Oh my fucking god. Bruh. Oh my god. I do not have dementia though, and I do not have dyslexia. Any show recommendations? Check out my anime list, my top 10. Let's take a look at some show recommendations real quick, y'all. Let's take a look at some show recommendations. Let's take a look. So what shows do I personally enjoy that I think others would enjoy as well? Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. There we go. Perfect. Well, my favorite anime of all time gotta be Yuru Camp. And we're just going to start off by talking about animated shows. Yuru Camp, favorite anime of all time. I really enjoy it. I'd have to say Girls Last Tour, probably my second favorite anime of all time. Then Mushishi. Then Saga of Tani the Evil. Then Hellsing Ultimate, which isn't really a show, I guess. It's more of a series of movies. Then Area, the animation. Then Serial Experiments Lane. Shout out Lane, yo! Shout out Lane, yo! Lane! You got mentioned during today's stream. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, brother. Then we got The Apothecary Diaries Season 2, currently airing. It's fucking fire. We got Gunsmith Cats as well, which is fantastic. If you want to see some badass girls shooting guns, shooting up the bad guys, it's really good. It's not really a true show. It's like 2 30-minute segments. And then there's Heibein Renmai as well. I also really enjoy Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Steins Gate, and many others as well. There's so many good shows out there, I will acknowledge. Hidamari Sketch, Azumanga Daioh, Lucky Star, all of them are iconic. First anime I ever watched was not actually a TV show. It was Studio Ghibli. Many people's first introduction was into anime was Studio Ghibli. So was mine. I watched My Neighbor Totoro, and that was the first anime I ever watched. And then after that, I'm pretty sure I watched Sword Art Online. And that was my first television introduction to anime. When it comes to shows, I really enjoy Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Both of them are great. They're both great shows, I will acknowledge. When it comes to live action shows, I'll admit. When it comes to like live action movies, I don't watch a lot of live action shows, so those are really like the two main ones I've watched in the last couple of years. When it comes to, and I haven't even finished Better Call Saul. I've watched the first 2 seasons. I need to finish it. But when it comes to, like, let's say movies, for example, when it comes to live action movies, I really enjoy, like, let's say Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz, I would have to say, is probably my favorite movie of all time. I love Edgar Wright's directorial style. I love the visual comedy he puts in a lot of his movies, and Hot Fuzz is just so good. Shaun of the Dead, also amazing. I also really enjoy Everything Everywhere All at Once, not directed by Edgar Wright, but it has a very similar feeling to it, in my personal opinion. And I also really enjoy Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Really, really, really good movie, if I do say so myself. I actually haven't seen Baby Driver. I actually really need to. I actually haven't watched it yet. I need to, though. What about The Sopranos? I haven't watched The Sopranos. I need to. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I have seen Fantastic Mr. Fox. I have seen Isle of Dogs. Both of those are really good movies as well. I really enjoy both of those. When it comes to, like, animated movies, there's a lot of animated movies I really enjoy. Wallace and Gromit, Fantastic Mr. Fox, of course, that's stop motion. Isle of Dogs is stop motion as well. Both are very good. The Lego Movie, genuinely fucking good. Like, actually, the Lego Movie was pretty gas. But when it comes to, like, animated movies, like Japanese animated movies, Studio Ghibli is great, kind of thing. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind is probably my favorite Studio Ghibli movie of all time. Probably my favorite Japanese anime movie of all time. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. It's super fucking good. I really enjoy it. I do realize it's not technically a Studio Ghibli movie, but it's directed by Hayao Miyazaki. It's basically a Studio Ghibli movie. Then we got Laputa Castle in the Sky, I'd have to say. Then probably Princess Mononoke, Your Name, and then probably... probably Where the Wind Rises after that. That one's really depressing, but it's really good. Those are some of the movies I like. I'll put my anime list in YouTube chat if you guys want to check it out. If you guys want to take a look at what anime I enjoy, feel free to click on that link and take a look. Have I seen any BBC movies? Not the type you're referring to, I assume. I'm assuming you're referring to Big Black Cock movies. I'm assuming you're referring to that. I assume you're referring to those types of movies, but I have seen British Broadcasting Channel movies before, such as different documentaries, like BBC Earth, or stuff like that. And then I've also seen, of course, Top Gear specials, like the Polar Special or the Bolivia Special, which are very much movie length in my personal opinion. So I have seen stuff made by BBC before. But I have not seen any non-British Broadcasting Network movies before. I know the other type of BBC you're referring to, I'll acknowledge. I have not seen any of those movies. However, I have seen British Broadcasting Network movies before, or British Broadcast Channel, or whatever the acronym is. I don't remember. Do I like Ponyo? Ponyo is a great movie. Ponyo is a fantastic movie. It's good shit. It's good shit. I highly recommend. What am I drinking tonight? I got myself a little bit of a ranch water made with some Tres Agaves Reposado tequila, which I'm really enjoying, I will acknowledge. Got a little bit of carbonated water and a little bit of lime juice in it, and it's fantastic. I will admit. Really enjoying it. Top Gear was goated. Top Gear was goated. Top Gear, Grand Tour, both amazing, and I'm still really enjoying. I need to watch Clarkson's Farm. I haven't done that, but I'm really enjoying what they're all doing independently now that the Grand Tour is over. Now that Top Gear is officially done, I'm really enjoying what they're all doing independently, and it's still very fun to watch, and they're all very entertaining on their own, the trio. Yeah, Top Gear, absolutely goated, without a doubt. What about Ponyo? Ponyo is fantastic. Great movie. I watched Totoro in theaters because it was like an acquaintance's birthday and I was invited, and they had a movie theater. They were playing Totoro because they had some connections at the movie theater, so they got a theater for the birthday. But I think Ponyo, I think I actually watched it when it came out. So that might have actually been, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking the first Ghibli movie I might have actually ever watched might have been Ponyo. I'm pretty sure I might have watched it when it came out in like 2007, wasn't it? I think it came out in like 2007. I can't remember. I think I might have. My memory. I really only became sentient when I was like 10 years old, honestly. So I really don't remember much before that time. But I think I might have seen Ponyo first, honestly, low key. Have I seen Porco Rosso? I have. It's a movie I need to rewatch. I haven't seen it in years, and I need to rewatch it and give it another go because I really did not understand it when I first watched it. I'll acknowledge. Have I seen Grave of the Fireflies? Yes, and I am not watching that by myself again because goddamn, that shit made me cry, and I don't generally cry to movies. That shit was so fucking sad. Like, oh my fucking god, that was genuinely one of the most depressing movies I've ever watched. Ponyo was 2008. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Hey, appreciate the Prime sub. Hey, whoa. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the Prime sub once again, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. You're saying I love monetization? Hey, I love monetization as well. What can I say? Monetization is amazing, and monetization means that I can buy more alcohol and cigarettes. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Prime sub once again. Hey, whoa. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you stopping by, my man. And hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the Prime sub once again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ponyo and Spirited Away are the two movies that are so pretty they've made me cry. They've made you cry. They are very pretty movies, I will acknowledge. What's my favorite Top Gear / Grand Tour episode? Yours is the American Special Season 9, Episode 3. Good choice. Good choice. Really good special. I feel like this isn't a super common choice. I feel like a lot of people say, like, Antarctica, or, like, a lot of the Japan episodes, or, like, let's say, Burma, or the Africa specials, which are all fantastic. I really enjoyed the Burma specials. I really enjoy all of the African specials. Those are all great. But mine is the Bolivian special. The Bolivian special with the Range Rover, the Suzuki Jimny, and the Land Cruiser. That's my favorite Top Gear Grand Tour special. And it's so good. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times, and it's fucking amazing. It's so good. And yeah, I'd have to say that's probably my favorite Top Gear Grand Tour episode. Great choice. Hey, glad to hear you think so. It's not a... I'm like, I've mentioned that special to some people before that I've watched a couple of specials from Top Gear. And they've always had some other one that they preferred over that one. So it doesn't seem to be like a super common choice for people to pick. Maybe it's just nostalgia to me because I watched the clips of that one over and over and over again on YouTube when I was a kid. But the Bolivia special for me is my absolute favorite Top Gear special, I will acknowledge. Love the Land Cruiser? No, for real. Rest in peace, that Land Cruiser, genuinely. Vietnam special is peak. Vietnam special is really good as well. Have I seen the You're Under Arrest anime? It's a 90s car and motorcycle slice of life / comedy anime that might be right up your alley. I will look it up. Vietnam special is very good, though. It is a really, really, really good special that I really enjoyed, I will acknowledge. You're Under Arrest anime. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. I've never watched this before, but I instantly know. I see one of the main characters. It's got the character that goes like, bleh. And then people edited her into being like the Nuremberg trials. And she was like, oh no, we fucked up. We killed a bunch some shit like that. That's the fucking character from the fucking Nuremberg trials. That's that character. Oh my fucking god. Hell yeah, brother. That's so fucking funny. I'm gonna have to watch this. I keep forgetting about this anime. I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah. This is holy fuck! In the fucking like poster, it has a fucking moto compo. Police like fucking moped. Yo. Okay. I gotta give it a go. I appreciate the recommendation, Tech with Evan. Thank you so much for the recommendation. I'm gonna have to give this a go. I've been looking for a new anime to watch. So I'm gonna have to give this one a go. I appreciate the recommendation, my man. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Excuse me, that's what the fuck I'm saying. So that's that. This is where that clip fucking came from, where it's the character fucking edited into the Nuremberg trial. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna have to watch that. Appreciate the recommendation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Hey, whoa. And thank you so much as well for the 2-month Tier 1 sub on a 2-month streak. Nick Yanez. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 sub, my man. Thank you so much for your support over the last 2 consecutive months. Hope you've been enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you stopping by, you know what I'm saying? And hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the Tier 1 sub once again. Nick Yanez. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Watched your first anime last night. Randomly picked Wolf Children. It was amazing. I'm looking forward to more anime now. I actually haven't watched Wolf Children. I've heard really good things. I need to watch Wolf Children. If you enjoyed Wolf Children, though, from what I've heard, some other good recommendations would be like, let's say, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, which is by Studio Ghibli, and a lot of Ghibli movies in general. I think you would probably enjoy if you enjoyed that movie. Let's say Lapidary House in the Sky, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, possibly Porco Rosso, The Wind Rises. Those are a bit more... They're not quite as happy-go-lucky. Princess Mononoke, I'd have to say as well, like Ponyo, Secret World of Arrietty. They're all fantastic, and those are some other movies that you may enjoy. Glad to hear you enjoyed your first anime, Tom, Richard, or Harry. Glad to hear you enjoyed your first anime, my man, and hope you're looking forward to many more in the future. If you're looking forward to if you're looking for like a television show to watch, some really good quality anime. I'm just going to list off 3 just off the top of my head. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a really good action-adventure story about 2 brothers, and it's really good, and I highly recommend it. It's got like 50 episodes, so if you want something to watch over like a week or 2, over maybe even longer than that if you're watching like, let's say, an episode a day, then I really do recommend Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's fantastic. It's absolutely one of the best anime at all. It's just really, really, really good. It does everything right. I understand why it might not be to everybody's preferences, but nobody can deny that it literally does everything right. The animation is great. The OST is great. The characters are great. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's so good. Another really good one is Free Rin Beyond Journey's End. There's only 1 season so far, but they've announced a 2nd season for January of 2026, which I think got announced sometime recently. That anime is really good. If you like Tolkien, you'll definitely like Free Rin Beyond Journey's End, in my personal opinion, if you also like anime. And then there's also Apothecary Diaries, which is like a Chinese court drama medical mystery, which I think is beautiful animation. It's got a lot of talking, but that's a good thing in my personal opinion. Helps me practice my subtitle reading. Helps me practice reading fast. And it's really good. I will acknowledge it is fantastic, and I highly recommend. You're 45 and you need to check out one of those animes. Hey, go for it, my man. Go for it. Yes, sir. Full Metal Alchemist is cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you're watching Full Metal Alchemist, the anime I'm recommending is specific is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. FMA, Full Metal Alchemist, which is the original version, is also good, but it has an alternate ending, and I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has a better ending, and it's also just more highly regarded as a whole. Hey, thank you so much for the dono, Valentino Stoner. You're saying, Dear Mr. Jones, today is Ash Wednesday for us Catholics, and while I was at church, God said I should have a couple beers. I got my favorite Guinness Extra Stout, and I'm cooking up some rice. Hope you're doing well. Have a great evening. Hell yeah, brother. God based as hell. Saying, yo, bro. You need some beers right now. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? You in church, you at the pew. I don't know. I don't know if pews are a thing. Probably. Pews are just the chairs you sit on, right? You guys can tell I'm not particularly religious. You know, if God says you're supposed to have a couple beers, you might as well have a couple beers, right? God said you should after all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. But thank you so much for the donation. Once again, Valentino Stoner. Hope you're having a great Ash Wednesday and hope you're enjoying your couple of beers. And hope you're enjoying your Guinness in specific. And hope you enjoy your rice once you're done making it. Hell yeah, brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate the donut once again, Mr. Valentino. And hope you're having a great day. So appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the donut, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Somebody in chat is saying, I'm drunk at the park and people are looking at me weird while they're walking their dogs. Well, you should probably put your dick away then. Just joking. Judgmental people be like that. Don't pay them any mind. Enjoy your drink, my man. Enjoy your drink. Have a great time. If you're worried about it, just don't have your drink be visible. Just pour your drink in something else, or have a koozie and walk around having that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But don't take it personally. They're just a bunch of Karens. If I saw somebody drinking at the park, I'd be like, hey, hell yeah, brother. You got another beer? You're not, it's pitch dark? Well, that might be why they're looking at you weird, because you're in the park when it's pitch dark just sitting down and having a beer. Like, not a lot of people do that. Like, would I do that? Absolutely. But not a lot of people would do that. So that might be why. That might be why. I'm not hating by any means. I respect the grind. But, I've been in a park when it's dark, smoking a cigarette before, and some people walk by, walking their dogs, and they gave me the weirdest looks ever, and they're like, why are you just sitting, and they just give me the look of like, why are you just sitting here chilling under the lamp, smoking a cigarette? Like, they didn't say anything to me. They just kind of walked by going, what the hell is he doing? And I'm like, bro, I'm just smoking a cigarette. Leave me the fuck alone. God damn. Can I smoke a cigarette in peace, please? God motherfucking damn. Play CSGO. I'll be playing some CS2 a little bit later on in stream, I think. Maybe. You're not meant to have it out at the park? Well, in the United States, a lot of parks sadly don't allow drinking in the park itself, which is a shame. Now, is that something that I do enjoy doing? Maybe. No comment. I do enjoy day drinking at the park. Drinking my alcohol at the park is a lot of fun, I will acknowledge. Yeah, a lot of parks in the United States having alcohol is not allowed. Now, that doesn't mean people listen by any means. There's plenty of parks in my local area where people go on the grass and they pop wine. No joke. I've been at the park before, and I've been there day drinking, and then I'm looking over, and I see a bunch of like probably sorority girls on the grass hanging out on a blanket, and they're just having a good time, and they're popping wine on the grass, and I'm like, fuck yeah, based. That's what I'm saying. Popping wine on the grass. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, brother. Getting drunk at the park. I got my drink. They got their drink. Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. It's good shit. It's good shit. But yeah, not technically allowed at parks in my local area, I will acknowledge. But that doesn't mean the rules are enforced, and that doesn't mean people listen to the rules by any means. But technically not allowed. Could get a charge for public drinking, which it wouldn't really be a charge. It would just be a ticket. When is Minecraft Let's Play? Probably whenever I finish the GTA series I've been doing. That's probably whenever I finish that. That's probably when I'm going to be doing that. I'll acknowledge. What is the worst place to smoke a cigarette? Probably in a like, y'all know those like grain stacks, like those like grain things, like those things where like grain goes into and it's like grain storage. Like walking into one of those and you're on top of the grain and you light a cigarette. Yeah, that would probably be the worst place to smoke. Yeah, grain silos. Yeah. That would probably be the worst place to smoke a cigarette because there's just so much dust in the air. The moment you spark your lighter, you're going to go up in flames and you're going to fucking die. So, yeah, I'd have to say that's probably the worst place to smoke a cigarette, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. I'd agree. I'd agree with what I just said. What the fuck am I saying? That's what I'm saying. What about a crack motel at 9 p.m.? I think there's there's not a 100% chance of me dying there, whereas there's a 100% chance of me dying in the grain silo. So, I'm taking the crack motel. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Why don't I have a Facebook? I do. I just don't make it public. Excuse me. I just don't use Facebook like that, I'll acknowledge. I only use Facebook for Marketplace. Literally, that's the only thing I use Facebook for. I literally only use Facebook for Facebook Marketplace, looking at cars. Because I bought my Mercedes W123 from Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. That's the only thing I use Facebook for. Facebook Marketplace and forums. Yeah, I am in one W123 group on Facebook. But even then, I don't check the group like super often. I just check when I'm like really bored and I'm like, oh, let me check the group. Let me see what people have posted in the last couple weeks. How much was my car? $3,500. I certainly got no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. I feel like it's a good deal. Hey, appreciate the dono. Victor Gayshus. Appreciate the dono, my man. Appreciate the $4.20. You're just saying you be hypnotizing me with those beautiful blue eyes, you beautiful handsome man. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the kind words. I do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying live stream. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the kind words. I'm just a white dude though. Just to clarify, y'all. I'm just your standard white dude. You see me IRL, you'll be like, damn, this dude average. You don't gotta gas me up, my man. Gassing me up will get you nothing. It will get you nothing. But appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the compliment once again. Victor Gayshoes. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the dono, my man. Appreciate the kind words as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my second drink of the stream all done. Let's fucking go. I gotta go get myself another bev. But I think before I do that, I'm gonna go take a piss. But I don't really gotta take a piss super bad right now, so I think I'm just gonna chill and just chat. I don't got another mixer with me, so I am gonna be waiting to have my drink. I am very buzzed though. I'm quite buzzed. Bev time. True. I do kind of need a bev. That would be pretty nice. But also, I don't know. Whiskey? Nah, it's going to be some more tequila. Yes, sir. How many cylinders does this car have? 5 cyl. It's a 5 cyl. Yes, sir. Inline 5, baby. No, that was a V. Inline 5. Inline 5, baby. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do I do to my hair? Nothing. I get a 5 on top, 3 on the sides, and then I let it grow out for like 3 months, and then I get a haircut. I need to get a haircut sometime soon because it's getting too much. But yeah, I literally just got a 5 on top, 3 on the sides, and that's literally all I and then I literally just let it grow out for like 3 months. And excuse me, and yeah, that's all I do to it. And I don't even comb it. I'm just kind of like, all right, let me just fluff it out. Just a little bit. If I like sleep on it like one side and it's like all flat versus the other side not, I just fluff it out. And that's all I do, honestly. Inline 6 supremacy. I got an inline 5. Not an inline 6. But 2JZ, which is an inline 6, also goat engine. Also goated engine, I will acknowledge. Any planned repairs on the Mercedes besides the hot glow plugs and high mileage award? Any planned repairs on the Mercedes besides glow plugs and high mileage work? Okay. Good question, my man. Good question. Got to think about that. Probably the rust repairs. I think I want to do rear suspension. Rear suspension be sagging just a little bit. I kind of feel like it might be a little bit worn out. Might want to replace that. So I think the rear shocks might need replacing. So that's something I might do. I will acknowledge they're probably like 20 years old. I went through the documentation of the vehicle. The last couple owners have all the documentation of the vehicle. So I went through all of that. And I couldn't find anything saying when the last time the rear shocks were replaced was. So I assume it's been over 20 years. So it's something that I think needs to be done. So that's something I'm looking at doing, looking at getting new rear shocks for the Mercedes. I will acknowledge. Other than that, just I want to replace the like fuel line, not fuel lines, but I want to replace the fuel injection lines. That's what it is. The fuel injection lines into the engine itself. I want to replace those with braided ones so I can run biodiesel if I want to, because if I don't run biodiesel, if I run biodiesel through the stock ones, it'll eat through them and it'll disintegrate and then throw diesel all over the inside of my engine bay, which is not a good idea. It'll also cause my car to not work anymore. So probably should replace those if I do want to run biodiesel. Which I haven't ever done in the car. I don't know if the car has ever had biodiesel run through it, but it wouldn't be something I mind doing eventually. I have no plans to run like vegetable oil through it, but biodiesel I wouldn't mind doing. But biodiesel will eat through the stock lines, so I absolutely want to run a braided line and do that instead. And the braided lines I actually already own, so I need to definitely do that. Those are the metal hard lines, right? Those are the plastic lines. So those would be like the rubber lines, I think. So the ones that get eaten through would be like the plastic lines kind of thing. But I would be replacing it with braided metal ones, because the braided metal ones would be the ones that wouldn't be getting eaten through by the biodiesel. So yeah. Nobody's gonna see any of that. That's going to be edited out in the VOD. Nobody's going to see that later on. We ball, you know what I'm saying? We ball. Live editing the VOD, Jacob Jones and Tony already on it. Live editing the VOD, I don't know about that. But I'll be editing the VOD after the stream. Or will I? I might not. It depends if I care or not after the stream. We'll find out. What would happen if somebody in person handed me a pack of Maverick Reds? I'd hand it back to them. They can have it if they want to. You know, if they want to smoke the Maverick Reds, if they want to smoke the worst cigarette in the world, they can. I won't smoke them, though. I'll hand them right back. However, if I had asked for a cigarette from a random person, and I'd been like, hey, man, can I bum a cigarette? And they handed me a pack of Maverick Reds and were like, hey, just take one out of the pack. I'd take it, and I'd smoke it. Even though it's Maverick Reds and I hate Maverick Reds, I'd absolutely smoke one if I asked for a cigarette. Because if I ask for a cigarette, I'm not going to be like, oh, man, you smoke Maverick Reds? I'm not going to take one of those. No, absolutely fucking not. I asked for a cigarette. I'm going to take a cigarette kind of thing. If somebody is like, yo, smoke one of these, I'm going to be like, nah, I'm okay. But if I'm asking for a cigarette, if I'm asking to bum a cigarette and somebody has a pack of Maverick Reds and that's what they hand me, I'm not going to deny it, and I will smoke it, because that's common courtesy. If you ask for something and somebody gives you something you don't like, you fucking gotta consume it anyway. Beggars can't be choosers, damn right, bro. But if somebody's like, yo, try this, then I'm just be like, no, I'm not gonna try it. It's Mavericks. I've tried them before. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. Beggars can't be choosers, though. Damn right. Beggars can't be choosers. What if I asked for one of Stuart Little's Maverick Reds? I wouldn't ask for one. It's Stuart Little. Why do you think I would ask for one of Stuart Little's Maverick Reds? I would never do that. I fucking hate Stuart Little. I would just take his Maverick Reds and then fucking burn them. And when I say burn them, I don't mean burn them like smoke them. I mean literally start a bonfire and burn them. And then I'd burn Stuart Little. God, I hate that fucking rat so goddamn much. So much. It's crazy how much I hate that rat. It's genuinely wild. I didn't realize it was possible for me to hate, like, a rat that much, but it's fucking possible. It's possible. Am I single, my man? I'm currently drinking on live stream after having made myself scrambled eggs and rice for dinner. I'll leave whether I'm single or not up to you. Holy shit, I moved my chat just barely out of the way and it literally just barely fits. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, we gonna do a little bit of CS. W meal for real. W meal. It's got its protein, it's got its carbs, it's a healthy W meal without a doubt. But if I had a girlfriend, I'm pretty sure she would be like, why the fuck are you eating that? Kind of thing. But I gotta grab my glasses real quick because I gotta lock in on this game. The last CS stream I did, which was what, Monday? We didn't win a single fucking match. We didn't win a single match of Counter-Strike. So we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in on this stream, and we gotta lock in on this stream and get that shit. We gotta lock in on this stream and get that shit without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But John Player Bold. I've tried John Players. I've tried John Player Blacks. I've never tried John Player Bolds, so I can't say what I think of them. But I've tried John Players before, and overall they're pretty solid in my opinion. I don't mind them. What did I smoke today? I smoked a couple American Spirit Blues, and then I smoked an American Spirit Black right before the start of today's stream, and it was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. John Player Bulge, the Canadian ones. I haven't tried John Player as a brand in Canada. I've tried JPS John Player from other places. But I've only ever in Canada I never tried any John Player branded cigarettes. I only tried Players. I tried the Players original and then just the Players with no like derivative or not derivative with like no like call sign after it kind of thing. So I tried the Players original and then just Players. But I haven't tried the John Players Bolts. I'll acknowledge. But next time I'm up there, it's something I need to do because I heard good things about John Players' brand too. How do I go a whole stream without smoking? Don't you feel like smoking a cigarette right now? I do, yeah. But I don't want to take a 10-minute break because this is something I should probably do. Like if I'm doing a stream for like over 2 hours, honestly, I should probably just like stop at the 2-hour mark and just like take a 10-minute break and just go smoke a cigarette or something. I should probably just get better at doing that. But it's just something like I got out of the habit of doing because I would look at the metrics afterwards and I noticed that like if I took a 10-minute break, then like a third of people would leave. And then the rest of the stream would never recover. And so it was just something that I was just kind of like, I don't know if this is something I really want to do. I can just kind of deal with not smoking for a little bit longer than normal. Yeah, I don't smoke indoors. No. Bring the camera outside. My camera is physically attached to my computer. It is not wireless. But yeah, I don't smoke inside my room. Would be fine with a break. Hey, I'm glad to hear, my man. Appreciate the input. I think, honestly, for my own personal health, like when I'm doing streams, I think I probably should just take like a 10-minute break every 2 hours or something like that. Like I hit the 2-hour mark and I just go take a break. I just go take a piss. I go smoke a cigarette. And I just go eat a snack. And then I come back and I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling good. I feel like it would just be better content like that, honestly. So even if some people leave at the 10-minute break, I think that might be something that, honestly, I just need to start doing again. Because I think that would be good. Bring y'all. I just physically can't. Your smoke break is my smoke break. You make a good point. Holy crap. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Gucci Crocs 279. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Holy crap, my man. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. As said, hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a good one as a whole. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the 10 gifted subs, my man. Hope you're having an amazing time, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the support. And hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. There we go. Took a second. There we go, though, y'all. Alright, we are now in our match for Counter-Strike. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. We gonna be locking in. We gonna be locking in. We're gonna try to get the win on this shit. We gonna try to get the win on this shit. For real, for real. We gonna lock in with the R8 and a flashbang first round. We got this shit. We got this shit. Chris, bro, need to take breaks. Hey, appreciate the kind words, yo.
B or not B? A.
Oh fuck! They fucking saw me. I was trying to fucking sneak around. Damn it! Damn it! I didn't do jack shit. I was trying to fucking sneak around and get him. Damn it. I should have just stayed up there. Chain Shadow put CS2 in there. True. But we ball. We ball. We gonna be balling, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be balling. Everybody watching knows what's up. That's what I'm saying. Oh man, I should have gone Incendiary. I don't think I had the money for it anyway, though. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got one of them. Let's fucking go. I need that AK, though. I'd like that AK a lot.
I almost had him.
Fuck. I tried. How's the new mouse feeling? I'm actually not using it today. Because it won't charge. And it died mid-game yesterday. So... yeah. It won't charge. It won't charge, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll acknowledge. Fuck. I think I hit bro once. I'll take it. Half and half is great in the cob. I'm not personally like a super big fan of half and half. It's just not my thing, I'll acknowledge. I'm just not really one for the sort of like licorice ands flavor. It's just not really my thing. But it is most certainly one of those love it or hate it blends. Either you love half and half or you hate it, and there's no in between. It's not personally for me, but I understand why some people may really enjoy it. I will acknowledge.
You almost had him.
Are we gonna go MP9 with an incendiary? Press tab. I'm not bottom frag, believe it or not, because I have 1 kill. How's it going today, y'all?
Good.
Glad to hear, you know what I'm saying?
They're up top right now.
Fuck! I got one of them, I'll take it. Make game volume louder. Make it a little bit louder. There we go. I prefer to have my game volume just a little bit quieter than my voice. I know some streamers have it at like the same level, and I know that's some people's preference, but I just like to keep it like a little bit lower than my voice personally. It's just personal preference, I'll acknowledge. But I raised it just a little bit, and hopefully it's a little bit better now. I don't know if we're going to be winning this match, y'all. I'm not sure. We're 4-0 right now. It's not like I'm doing particularly good either. I've only got 2 kills after all. We gonna lock in, and we gonna go MP9 again, I think, with an incendiary and a high explosive. I think that's gonna be a good idea.
Let's get this done. Laying down smoke. Throwing fire.
Good shit. Probably just fucked up that dude's whole game plan, honestly. Because I think he was planning on rushing, and then I just threw fire. Sounds like they're mostly over there. But bomb, we haven't spotted bomb yet. Alright, we've got a dude over there. And they're all on ramp. Alright. Fuck, I didn't even see him. Goddamn. I fucked that shit up. I have 120 hours in CS. For context, Jeff. That's pretty close. Let's see. Shit. That was close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Negev. Let's go Negev. We're going to do a different tactic this time. We're gonna do... Which that didn't do anything. Nice! Holy shit, I didn't even do nothing. Goddamn! Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Well. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What time is it, my time zone? Like 12 o'clock. Not in the morning, at night. I got 2 kills there. Oh my fucking god. I was like, y'all just keep jumping out in front of me, bruh. Like, goddamn. I got 2 fucking kills there. That's so fucking funny. I can't believe I actually got 2 kills there. That's so fucking funny. 2 kills, goddamn. With the Negev. Just spamming bullets, and then the dude comes up behind me.
Where are they rushing from?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Mostly your mom's house.
I'm in my mom's house.
Hey, shit, respect, yo. We got the swag 7, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do better about keeping it at head level, I'll acknowledge. Mostly over here.
Ninja.
Holy shit, I can't believe that worked. Oh my fucking god. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh my fucking god, that was so fucking funny. That was so fucking good. Let's fucking go. Somebody said W play at me in the clip. Respect, yo, respect. That's so fucking funny. That was so fucking funny. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That shit was cracking me up, for real. It didn't work out. That fucking defuse was so fucking funny though. Oh my fucking god. That shit was so fucking funny. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Yo, somebody called me a femboy though, bruh. Bruh. Use R8? I think next round I will. Excuse me. Swag 7, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Oh man, that shit was so fucking funny. You got capped? I did get capped. Oh, I forgot to use the R8. I'm a little bit buzzed. Yeah, going B ramp is kind of always a pain in the ass, honestly. I just never really go that way. But it's good to defend from anyway, because some people do that. We're hearing mostly up top. Got him. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We're going to stick with the Mag 7, just load up on nades, pretty much. We're going to go decoy up here. We're going to go decoy up here. We're going to send it right through. We're going to send it right through. Oh, shit. Good shit. Good cut there. Some of them are outside, but we got one of them. So they might push a different way. But they got our guys. So they might push down here this time. Shit. I shouldn't have peeked. I shouldn't have peeked, honestly. This one's a fun game, though. That fucking ninja defuse was fucking lit. Holy fuck. That was good shit. That was good shit. I can't believe I fucking got that shit. That's so fucking funny. There we go. Now we're using the R8. Let's get a flashbang. Yes, sir. We got the R8, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We're going to try to go up here. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even know where bro was. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? Where is bro? I didn't even know where bro was. Cowboy round? Yes, sir. I don't think we're winning this one. Good shit. Hey, he got one. He got one of them. He got a bunch of them. He got one of them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What, do you get yourself so drunk, Jacob? It's fun. I don't mind getting drunk. Let's go. I'm not really that drunk, though. I'm a little bit drunk, but I'm not, like, massively drunk by any means. Fuck. Hey, we got him, though. Let's go. I can't hit shit with the Glock. I'm not gonna lie. Mag 7 is a 12 gauge South African pistol. Like, whoa, it's fucking wild. It is crazy shit. I'm gonna lie. Excuse me. Asking someone why they're drunk is the perfect way to make them uncomfortable. I feel like this is true. This is true, low key. Oh my god. I think I literally got shot by my own dude, and then I just got fucking head capped by the other dude. Oh my god. That did not go well. Your ass is on just chatting. Fuck it, we ball.
Shotgun round. Rush inside.
I'll change that after I die. I forgot. Oh my god. That did not go well. I'll change it. Oh, if I can. There we go. Boom. Boom. We ball. But yeah, I agree. Half of just chatting is not just chatting. So this is we're gonna lose. We gonna go galley and decoy apparently. We ball. Some time ago, I heard someone say if you stream the wrong category, you get banned. I don't believe so. No. It's just like recommended to stream the correct category. Like it just looks better on your channel, but I don't think you can get banned from streaming the wrong category by any means. Fuck. Hey, we got one of them. We got one of them. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, sir. Silver 1. Yeah, we didn't win that round, so we wouldn't really upgrade the round, would we? We gon' go for I think one more round. We're gonna go for one more round, I think. We're gonna be balling, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be balling. And that's probably gonna be the stream right there after that. What kind of setup do I have? I have a ThinkPad P14. It's got an AMD Ryzen 74080U with 64 gigabytes of RAM. It's a laptop. And then I use a LG, like, 32-inch monitor, I think. I've got a Logitech something webcam and a Blue Yeti mic. Yes, sir. Blue Yeti Snowball mic, to be precise. Server 1 God. Yes, sir. Big guy monitor? Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Laptop with 64 gigabytes of RAM is wild. It is. It is fucking wild. I ain't gonna lie. But we fucking ball. We fucking ball, you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That one guy, 2408. Thank you so much as well for the Prime sub. Erexa TV. And appreciate the Tier 1 sub as well. JJ44631. Thank you so much for the support, all y'all. Hope all y'all enjoying live stream. Hope all y'all having a great day. And appreciate the 10 gifted subs. Once again, Gucci Crocs 7279. Appreciate. The Tier 1 sub, appreciate the gifted sub, appreciate the Prime subs, all y'all, appreciate the support, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. You own a gaming console? I own an Xbox 360. That's about it. And a Wii. That's about it. What drink do I recommend? I don't recommend anything. But I personally enjoy rum and cokes and ranch waters. But I don't recommend anything, I want to clarify. Recommendation is nothing. I don't recommend anything. Wii's are awesome. Wii's are awesome. I agree. Homebrewed Wii's? No comment. Homebrew, that's illegal. No. We don't. No. Of course not. We didn't play Lego Indiana Jones. We didn't get Lego Indiana Jones to homebrew nothing. No way. Nah. Definitely not. Wii's were cool as hell back in the day. Felt like the future. Wii's are still cool as hell. What do you mean? They're still cool as hell. For real. I'm gonna eat a little bit of a snack while I'm sitting in my lobby for CS. High key. Oh, never mind. Unless nobody wants to ready up. Nobody wanted to ready up. Never mind. Wow, snacks must be nice to be rich. Do I slowly sip whiskey or gulp it all in one? I slowly sip it. Yes, sir. You're my favorite CS player. Hey, appreciate the kind words, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the kind words. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gon' R8. Flashbang. Yes, sir. We big ballin', you know what I'm saying? We big ballin'. We big ballin', you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Best CS match and map to smoke its dart on? Oh, that's a good point. And why is it probably Inferno? Okay, you make a good argument. But actually, I'm gonna say Inferno, Dust 2, Nuke. Ah, damn it. Got him. Ah, I should have just shot. I was like, let me sneak up on him. It didn't work. It is what it is. She. It is what it is. It is what it is. Any CS:GO tips? Trying to get out of Masquerade Elite, bro. You don't need no tips from me. I'm silver 1, bro. Hey, appreciate the Prime sub. Kanak6. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, my man. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much as well for the gifted sub, JJ44631. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. Appreciate the tier 1 sub as well. Curry, thank you so much for the Prime sub, my man. Or, sorry, not Prime sub. Tier 1 sub. There's a difference. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, my man. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. I should not have jumped down. I should not have. How are y'all doing today? We doing good over here, you know what I'm saying?
I'm honestly gonna kill myself after this match.
Just smoke a cigarette and chill out, my man. It ain't that deep.
So rather than kill myself fast, you want me to kill myself slowly?
Yes. American Spirit Black. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Hey, thank you so much for the dono. Nucleus, do appreciate it. I just wanted to wait until I had a moment to cover your dono. Your dono did go through, though. Thank you so much for the dono, my man. I do appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie. When I be playing CS, I be hella locking in on it. And so I be missing donos and stuff.
Anybody got a cigarette?
Got an American Spirit Black. You want one?
Yes, now, right now.
I bet. I got you, my man. Here it is. I didn't even see the other dude coming in. I fucked up. Damn. By the way, just Mercedes is so clean. I'm jealous. Hey, appreciate the kind words, my man. Here's what I want to ask you something about a possible deal. My son's stupid. Want to send you a $50 Desert Eagle send in exchange for something pretty simple. Tried to message you on X. Would love to get an answer. I ain't doing no deals or nothing like that. If you'd like to contribute a skin to the channel, please do not expect anything in return. I will not do anything in return for deals or anything like that. Please do not expect anything. I will acknowledge. AK, probably a good idea. What bomb doing? Oh, bomb is all the way up there. Oh, fuck, I didn't even see that dude. Goddamn, bruh. Goddamn, I didn't even see that dude. What the fuck? I was just like, what the fuck? But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the dono, Nucleus. I do appreciate it. I'm not sure about doing anything with a deal or anything like that kind of thing. I'll acknowledge. Just simply because it's just not really something I do. But I do appreciate the offer. And I hope you enjoy the live stream, my man. Thank you so much for the live stream. Thank you so much for the live stream. Thank you so much for the donation. Once again, Mr. Nucleus, I do appreciate the $1.25, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. And hope you're having a great day as a whole. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the dono. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got one of them. I'll take it.
Bomb down.
What am I munching on? Char Entertainment Crackers. Yes, sir.
Give me a bomb. I got a good streak going. Damn it, green.
Somebody said, damn it, Green? Huh? Fuck. I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad mistake for me. I'm not used to pushing that way. Entertainment Crackers, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good shit. Good flash. Shit. When's the drinking case opening stream? Not happening. Not happening. I am A-okay. We gon' R8 and there we go. There's the charm. Oh man, bruh. I tried. It is what it is. I didn't see him. I didn't see him. Let's go Mac 10 again. I had minus one, right?
When in doubt, don't go.
What rank is this? Silver 1. genuinely silver one. Hello. That did not work. I should have just stayed there. Crosshair placement needs some work overall, but pretty good. I appreciate kind words, my man. I'd just be fucking around. I'd be having fun. I ain't stressed about doing too good. I'm just having a good time. I got a ninja defuse a little bit earlier, so I'm pretty happy with that. Most drinks I've ever had in a sitting? Probably 8 or so. I did not mean to. I did not mean to send that out. That was my bad. Good is on 1 HP. Bruh. Oh my god. We're gonna go Nova. We gotta go. I did it fucking again! I did it again! I picked it up. I did it again! I actually hit the button again. I hit him for a bunch, I think. It's rare to see someone playing CS2 actually having fun. See, that's the thing. When it comes to games, like, I'm like, why play it if I'm not having fun? Like, if I didn't have fun playing CS2, like, I wouldn't play it, straight up.
Yo, Green, I need you to wake up, bro.
Yo, I got, like, 3 drinks in my system, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. We fucking ball, you know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. I fucked up. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck happened. Am I bottom frag? I am bottom frag. Yo, Dater, get the clutch, yo. Gotta like in Jacob, trying. Bro. Is Brongo get the clutch? Good shit! Let's fucking go! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, brother.
Big Mac doing better than you.
Hey, appreciate the dono, Nucleus. Do appreciate it. Somebody's saying somebody else is doing better than me. I don't give a fuck. We ball. I got 5 kills. We ball. We gonna go R8 with flashbang.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here. Throwing flashbang.
Oh shit. Take a flash my own dude.
Baby.
Fuck! That didn't work out. That did not work out, I will acknowledge. We gon' go already again.
So
Hey, appreciate the dono once again, Nucleus, and appreciate the tier 1 sub, Nucleus1337. Thanks so much for the dono, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the dono, my man. Excuse me.
all A.
That did not work out. That was some good shit right there. That was a good play right there, I'm gonna lie. Thank you so much for the dono once again, Nucleus. I do appreciate it. And saying I just want to message someone for me on X because I don't get through to him, and he will answer to you. I mean, like, I just don't do no deals per se. I don't really know what like deals mean, and I'm not interested in trading like something valuable for like something I do. I don't know what you're asking for, and nobody else is gonna get to me. It's just how I operate.
Sounds like heaven.
I couldn't fucking get the dude standing fucking still. I couldn't get that dude. That's so fucking funny. I can't believe I'm actually still not bottom frag. It's wild. But thank you so much for the dono once again, Nucleus. I do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the tier 1 sub as well, Mr. Nucleus. Kind of chairs timeout. Aw, man, we had some pussy-ass bitch leave the team. They better come back.
What?
Sorry, what?
I thought we all go Deagles.
I removed the trade command because I'm closing trades for the moment. Good shit, man. Glad to have you back.
believe in you.
Deploying decoy. Throwing fire. Throwing smoke.
We just gotta hold bomb now and we're all good. We just gotta hold bomb. Good shit. Nah, I'm okay with the Nova. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I closed trades for the moment. Just because I have so many skins that I don't know what to do with. And I can't, I just don't feel the need to accept anymore. So I've closed them just for the time being. Do a sniper, Jacob, you won't? What do you mean? I have the Nova. This is a sniper. Fuck! Oh man, I should have just backed the fuck up, but I got one of them. That was a good move going that way. I got one of them. Good shit. Best sniper I've ever seen. For real, looks like a shotgun. Nah. That's a sniper rifle, don't you know? That's a sniper rifle. Swag 7? Swag 7. Let's go Swag 7. Yes, sir. Swag 7. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it's the Nova. No. Don't y'all know the Nova is a sniper rifle? Yes, sir. Bomb is right down there. Good shit. I didn't do nothing. Let's go. May look, sound, and act like a shotty, but goddamn it, it's a sniper. You're damn right, my man. You're damn right. That was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. Swag Lord for real had to do it, you know what I'm saying? Had to do it. And this is match point right here. We're gonna go all out. We're gonna go all out with them. This is gonna be the last round of the stream. Because I've been streaming for 3 hours, 57 minutes. We chilling, you know what I'm saying? We chilling. Excuse me. We're gonna do the same tactic as before. Boom. Boom. Down we go. Oh, man. It didn't work. They're all underground. I don't know about all of them, but that's what I said. Good shit. I got the assist on that one. Let's take it. Good shit, yo. Bro did not buy a defuse kit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bro didn't buy a defuse. No! Well, shit. That's it. Hey, good game, y'all. Shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't complaining too much. I ain't complaining too much. We have now lost 6 matches in a row. Not that my score is really telling us anything. It was pretty bad. But we have lost six matches in a row. Holy crap, though. That fucking ninja defuse from, I think it was the last game, wasn't it? That shit was fucking gas. That shit was super fucking good. That was fucking lit. Did anybody clip that? I'm literally checking right now. I want to see if anybody clipped that, because I am genuinely going to have to clip that if nobody else did. Because that shit was fucking fire. I'm genuinely checking right now. Did anybody clip that shit? Nobody clipped it. Nobody clipped it. I'm going to have to clip that. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. That was crazy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First time, lost a 32K game once on Nuke. 32K game on, like, in Premiere, I assume. I'm not sure. I'm just playing competitive. We just balling. Understandable. Too drunk to clip right now? Understandable. Hope you have a good night with stream, brother. Hey, certainly will. JJ44631. Certainly will, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had a good stream. I think I'm just going to be chatting for the next, like, 5, 6, 10 minutes or so. And then this could be the stream right there. I think that's the plan. I had a good time, though. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, 32 kills. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. Understandable. Understandable. I was like, 32K Premiere? Like, that's fucking high. I was like, damn, bruh. Damn, bruh. Holy shit. I'm gonna clip that fucking ninja defuse, though. That shit was fucking fire. That's the first time I've ever done a ninja defuse like that. That shit was fucking gas. That shit was so good. Oh my, how I've enjoyed the last 4 hours, but it's time for bed. Have a good night. Jacob in chat. Hey, have a good one, Duckmaster. Glad to hear you've enjoyed the last 4 hours, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Glad to hear you've enjoyed. Appreciate the support, my man. And have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your night. I think after the stream, I'm probably going to go have a little bit of a snack. Like I haven't already been snacking. I'll acknowledge. I had a little bit of some entertainment crackers, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to go have a smoke and enjoy the rest of my night. I think that's the plan. And I hope you have a great rest of your night as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When did I start smoking? I started smoking when I was 16, almost 17, about a month before my 17th birthday. And I didn't get addicted to smoking then. It's just when I had smoked for the first time. But once I turned 18, I could actually buy my own packs, and I got addicted. And it's been out from there. It's been out from there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do I read my X messages by any chance? I don't. I don't read my X DMs. I'll acknowledge I don't. I don't read any DMs. I like scroll through them just to see if there's anybody I recognize in there. But I don't read them because so many of them are toxic, and I just don't have the desire to read so many toxic messages, so I don't. I don't reply to X DMs. I don't reply to Instagram DMs. I don't reply to any DMs, really, honestly. It's just not something I do. Geeking off the ranch water and swishers? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good shit, good shit. Taco Bell sounds fire. Honestly, if I could eat Taco Bell, I'd be eating Taco Bell. For real, for real. When did I try my first drink? I think it was when I was 18. I don't condone underage drinking. Don't do that. But I think I had my first drink when I was 18. Yeah, pretty sure. Do you mind me asking how old you are, Jacob? I heard you were 40, but considering you drink and smoke, it's hard to believe you'd be the swag. Nah, I'm 45. I'm 45. I was born in 1980. I was born in 1980. I'm just about 45 years old. Just kidding. I was born April 20th, 1999. April 20th, 1999. Which you know, what happened on that day besides my birth, we're not going to talk about. But yeah, that's when I was born. Born on 420. Good shit. We're going to not mention anything else that has happened on that day. Like a week off from my actual birthday? Hey, yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The bite of 89. No, bro. I'm 99, not 89, bro. 99. That's Hitler's birth or death day. It's his birthday. His death day was April 30th. The big 26 coming up. You know, big fucking baller moves, you know what I'm saying? Big fucking baller moves, that's what I'm saying. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Halfway through the 20s. Don't feel like it. Don't feel like it, I'll acknowledge. Time be fucking flying. Time be fucking flying. That shit wild, yo. On a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk am I right now? Probably like solid 5. Not like horribly drunk, but I'm pretty buzzed. What's my favorite game that I've played so far? Sid Meier's Civilization 5, without a doubt. It's really fucking good, and I have like almost 700 hours in it, and it's a great game that I really enjoy, and it's very, very, very good. Sid Meier's Civilization 5, I gotta admit, probably my favorite game of all time. It's good shit. It's good shit without a doubt. Second place is probably Minecraft, and then probably Balatro. In all honesty, Balatro is really fun. What about Civ 6? Never played it. I've actually never played Civ 6 before. I've only ever played Civ 5. I need to play Civ 6 because now it's on sale for like hella cheap all the time. Yeah, never played Civ 6. I started with Civ 5 and I just stuck to it. I'll acknowledge. Civ 7 is out. I've heard it's ass. Well, here's the thing. Every Civ game is ass when it first released. That's just how they work. Firaxis has just realized there's more money in releasing an ass base game and having everybody buy it, and then releasing DLCs that continuously make it better over the next 2 years. And so that's literally what they do. Like, the full game isn't really the full game until 2 years after the actual launch of the game, which is pretty fucked up. But Firaxis has realized they make more money when they release a shit-based game and then a bunch of DLCs that then continuously make the game better. And so that's what they do. And so I will not be buying Civ 7. I will buy Civ 7 in 5 years when it's $2.99 on Steam. I will not be buying Civ 7 until it's literally like $2.99 on Steam. That's what Firaxis does, though. Yeah. But you know, Civ 7, from what I've heard, is ass. Yeah. I really had no expectation that it was going to be any good. It's pretty well known that most Civ games are ass until DLCs release. Civ 5, Civ 6, Civ 7, they've all been the same. So why would, well, Civ 6 and Civ 5 and Civ 6 have done that exact thing. Why would Civ 7 be the same? Why would it not be the same? And it is the same. Yeah. Looking forward to GTA 6? I suppose so. I'm looking forward to finding out if it's going to be worth the hype or not. I mean, like, it's been, what? Fucking 12 years? 13 years since we got the last release for a Grand Theft Auto game? It's been a fat fucking minute. Will it be worth the hype? God, it fucking better be. But I'm excited to see if it's worth the hype or not. I'm excited to see whether it's worth the hype or not. Let me just put it that way. Do I perform better in CS when buzzed? Low-key, I kind of feel like I do, but probably not, honestly. But I feel like I do. I think it's just overconfidence. Yeah, how's it going, Isaacs? You're just saying, what up, Jacob? Just woke up. Not too much, my man. About to end the stream. I'm about to go to sleep. You got to be over in either. I'm guessing either Australia or Eastern Europe. Personally, you can't only play CS while buzzed, or can only play CS while buzzed. Not sure what you mean. Can't. Makes sense. I feel that. Hey, appreciate the Prime sub, Sam Aries. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the Prime sub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a good one as a whole. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support. Once again, Sam Aries. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Jacob, you should take Gamersupps. It's great when combined with beer, too. Yeah, if Gamersupps wants to sponsor me, maybe I'll actually drink some Gamersupps. Until then, I'm not doing it. Give me money, Gamersupps. If Gamersupps wants to give me money, I'll drink it on video and make a video all about Gamersupps. I'm not making a video about Gamersupps until they give me money, though. Jay Schlatt, give me money. I know you own Gamersupps. Come on. Come on. Give me like a couple bucks to make a video about Gamersupps. Give me some free Gamersupps. I'll make a video about it. I'll sponsor me with the code, whatnot, you know. I wouldn't mind making some money. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Hey, appreciate the dono. Nucleus, once again, you're just saying, hey, Jacob, could you say something for me a while? I was looking into the camera. I'm looking to make a clip to send somebody. Here's what I want you to say. I'll say it roughly. Joe Mama is the best mod. Game sense on top. Invite my man Nucleus. I wasn't willing to say all of that because some of that is Gen Z lingo where I don't really know what it means. But had to do it. Invite my man Nucleus. Get my man Nucleus in there, you know what I'm saying? Get him in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bitch. Yes, sir. Appreciate the dono once again, Nucleus. Not sure if that worked for what you wanted. Hope it did, though. Hope it worked for what you wanted. I know it wasn't exactly what you wrote, but I hope that worked. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the donut once again. Nucleus. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Enjoyed the stream, Mr. Cigarette. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Good night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, glad to hear you enjoyed Siren Temple. Appreciate you stopping by. Hell yeah, brother. Bro, begging for the Game Sense invite. What is Game Sense? I don't even know what Game Sense is. That'll do. Sigma is his game for years. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. What is Game Sense, though? I don't even know what Game Sense is. I got no idea, honestly. You ever had the dick insider? More like dicking your mom down. Ha, got him. Is that Joe behind you? Yeah, Joe Mama. Ha, got him. Game Sense is different from Game Sense? But what is Game Sense? I've got no idea. It's a private CS cheat. It's mid. Bro, don't cheat in CS. Just have fun, bro. Just have fun, bro. Like, just have fun in CS. Don't cheat in CS, bro. Don't cheat in CS. Game Sense is your awareness. Well, yeah. But don't cheat in CS. CS, just have fun, bro. If you lose, you win. Who cares? You have fun. That's all that matters. That's what I'm saying. Wants it for community service and... Sus. Sus. Very sus. Very sus. Hacking makes the whole game not fun for everyone else. It's a HVH cheat. I don't really know what that means. I'm not going to lie. But people don't use it in ranked. I'm glad to hear. Hacking makes the whole game, like, just less fun for everybody. So I don't... It's not something I will want. It's not something I want to encourage by any means. That shit ain't it. That shit ain't it. For real, for real. I'm not trying to destroy anybody's fun in ranked. Hey, I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect that shit. I respect that shit. Bryce, you gotta calm the fuck down. You go end up in jail, my man. You go end up in jail. HVH is just cheat versus cheat. Oh, okay. Alright, I mean, like, if it's cheat for cheat, I didn't know what HVH was. I had no idea. Like, if HVH is just cheat versus cheat, then who cares? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck yeah. Like, if you want to do cheat versus cheat, who cares? Kind of thing. If it's cheating versus cheating, but, like, people's, like, game when, like, if you're cheating and people aren't cheating, like, it's like one of those things. But, like, cheat versus cheat is like one thing kind of thing. That sounds pretty funny. Or hack v hack, rather. Oh, okay, makes sense. HVH, hack v hack. That makes sense. I didn't realize that. Good to know. Why is Lane in the corner? She's internet Jesus, so I figured it would probably be a good idea to have her on the live stream to bless it. And that's really all there is to it, honestly. Excuse me. What's the most drunk I've ever been? When I was in college, my freshman year, I drank 6 White Claws within 30 minutes. And I was stumbling. I was struggling, I'll acknowledge. I went back to my room, watched TV for the next 3 hours, drunk as fuck. No, what did I do? I barely remember. I didn't get blackout drunk, but it was close to it, because I barely remember what was going on. You know, I drank 6 White Claws within 30 minutes. Which was fucking dog shit. I fucking hate White Claw, by the way. Fuck White Claws. I hate them. I just drank them because they were what were supplied. They were free, so I'd take them. And then, I can't remember what I did next. I think I stumbled down the stairs, and I think I went back to my room, low-key. I think I did. I cannot remember what happened next. think I just watched TV after that, yeah. Yeah, White Claws taste like TV static? They do. I fucking hate White Claws. There's way too many White Claws? Yeah, they're fucking disgusting. What's my rank in Premier? Don't play Premier. I haven't played it. I've played one match of Premier and I was like, man, there's too many sweats. Which is like the whole point of Premier, so I'm not hating. But I just play competitive because there's not as many sweats. Premiere is kind of fun. Maybe I'll have to try it on the next CS2 stream. Maybe. I'm hearing conflicting things. I'll acknowledge. Chug Bacardi once learned your lesson. Well, the problem was that it was Bacardi. Was it Bacardi Gold or Bacardi Silver? I bet it was one of those two. I bet it was. That would be the problem. Miss Aztec? Isn't Aztec still in the game? I thought Aztec was still in the game. Isn't Aztec still in the game? Or no, it's Ancient. Not Aztec, it's Ancient. I had that wrong. Does White Claw sneak up on you? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Is the child abandonment stuff real? I don't have a child. I don't have a wife. Not anymore. Got him. I don't have a child. I don't have a wife. I don't have a wife. I don't have a kid. Not anymore, I don't. Damn fucking right. Used to, but I don't got one anymore. Let's fucking go. Fuck them, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding. I've never had a wife. I've never had a child. For legal reasons is a joke. Exactly. Yeah, it's a joke for legal reasons. Precisely. Aztec is not in CS2. That's an OG name. Good to know. But no, the child abandonment stuff is not real, no. It's just a joke. For legal reasons, it's just a joke. Four Locos? I can't drink Four Locos. But if I could, I would. Do I ever open cases? No. I'd much rather spend my money on cigarettes than cases. I'm not really one for gambling because if I'm gambling, I'm losing money I could spend cigarettes on. Although, I mean, like, I could gain more money and buy more cigarettes with the money I win from gambling. But you know what? They say the house always wins. So I'd much rather not gamble and just spend my money on cigarettes. That's what I'm saying. Have a go on, Squacky. Have a go on, my man. What I buy? A mystery box of cigarettes? If it was offered at a store near me, if it was like a reasonable price, like not like an exorbitant amount, I'd be like, kind of tempted. I think that would be a good video. CS gambling is so hard to win at. Well, it's not hard to win at. It takes no skill. All you do is open it. It's not that it's hard to win at. It's just entirely luck-based. Like, the thing with casinos, unless you're running slots, like, if you do blackjack or poker, like, there is some skill to it. Like, you can count cards. The casino don't like you doing that, so I don't encourage it, of course. Definitely not. Because I'd like to go to the casino in the future. Don't count cards. Definitely not. That's not what I do. But there's some skill, too. Poker and blackjack. And, I mean, like, even to an extent to, like, roulette. You could say there's some skill based on roulette. You could flick it some certain way or whatever. I don't know. But like CS cases, there's no skill involved. It's entirely luck-based. And so it's one of those things where you have no choice in whether the house wins or not. It's not skill-based at all. The house will always win. And that's just one of those things kind of thing. Do I remember the Chevy Suburban I had? Of course, I still have it. It's just broken. It's fucked. It's got head gasket issues. If y'all would like to send a crate motor to my P.O. box before it closes in early April, feel free to do that. Blueprint 350 TBI. Thank you. Just kidding. What kind of music do I like? I like Kira Bonito, 3-6 Mafia, Juicy J, Daft Punk, many others. That's just the tip of the iceberg, I'll acknowledge. That's where you're wrong, Jacob. You're saying you were born a winner. You lost $1,000 in CS cases. My condolences, my man. My condolences. Can't even tell if a computer's scamming you behind the scenes with cases and stuff. Precisely. Precisely, my man. Precisely. Like, we all know the casino is scamming us. But is the computer scamming you? Probably yes. Most definitely yes. Absolutely yes. Do you like hip-hop? I suppose so. Yeah, I like rap. Yeah. Favorite 3-6 Mafia song? Stay Fly. It's a standard pick, but it's a solid pick. Best car to buy today is a 2005 Lexus LS 430. Bye. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's stream. If you guys have enjoyed watching today's stream, of course, like, subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my other channels all in the description down below and all in the About page down below. My book is on my website, www.jacobfuckingjones.com. It's HTTPS, so y'all ain't got to worry about no security issues or nothing like that kind of thing. My book is called The Stories of My Stupidity, or I Peaked in High School, The Stories of My Stupidity. It's $12 on Amazon. Highly recommend. It's like 60, 65 pages, something like that. It's been a minute. Can't remember exactly how long, but it's a good book, and I highly recommend if y'all want to hear a bunch of stories about all the stupid stuff I did in high school. Highly recommend. I've also got my merch on Amazon, also found on my website. T-shirts start at $19.99. Highly recommend, of course. Got to do the promos, you know what I'm saying? Got to do the promos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all stopping by, though. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all support. And have a great rest of y'all's day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?